a square foot.
Tonight on an all-new OnPoint Podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors.
Jays lose the World Series in extra innings by one run to the Dodgers. Does baseball have a cup with the salary cap?
Fall is officially here as folks are heading north to deer camps across Ontario, and the boat is finally officially winterized for winter. This, so much more, coming up next on an all-new OnPoint Podcast brought to you by Beer League Outdoors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the OnPoint Podcast, presented by Beer League Outdoors. If you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
Friends, welcome to the OnPoint Podcast, presented by Beer League Outdoors. Big Night Yankee hat is back, looking good, looking fabulous. You guys are allowed to talk.
F the Dodgers.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? No matter what team you're on, I think we're all with F the Dodgers. That was horrible.
That was a shit win.
It was one of those wins.
A broken bat.
Where they win, where like
Really?
Kirky hit it and they caught it, and everybody was waiting for something, but we're like, no, the game's over.
If that bat
now.
didn't break, did you see the trajectory that ball was going? It was going well over Betts' head.
Yeah.
Smashes the bat. He gets it. Double play.
Who was it? Muncy
Ooh.
caught it?
No,
Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The worst part is that when it was over, it was like,
I nearly cried.
everybody was shocked.
Yeah.
Like that building
Yeah.
just went,
It went
dead
silent.
quiet.
Yeah.
And it like all of a sudden Dodgers players are jumping, and I was like, oh no.
What the F just happened?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like the game finished, and you're like,
What?
we're done.
What?
All
What?
right. Okay, here we are.
Apparently, it's quite the quiet walk through Union and
Oh,
everything.
really?
Oh yeah.
No trains.
No, just yeah.
No trains.
If I was there, and they lost, I would have got my backpack out and been like, mantle jersey, Yankee hat, let's go.
Of course you would.
I was cheering for the Jays though. I was hoping they would pull this off. I like.
They were they're close 3 times that game.
Well, they were in the lead for how many innings?
Up until the 6th.
No, they were in the lead right till the
10th,
8th or the 9th. The
It
9th.
was tied 4-4 in the 9th.
I was
It
sleeping.
tied up in the
I
9th.
slept from like the
Yeah.
6th to the 9th. like vegging on the couch. Woke up. I woke up just as they tied it.
Doesn't sleep at night.
Like just as I don't sleep at night.
Sleeps
Before
through
we
the biggest game of the year.
Before we get
the Yankees are sleeping. Let's
too into this, I'm Ian West. I'm hosting the show. I'm run the beer leagues. Folks, let's go around the horn.
I'm Brad Trumper. First time on the show, other than the golfing championship.
Oh, you're a walk and talk.
We did
Yeah.
a walk.
Yeah, we did.
We did a
We
walk
did.
and talk. Yeah,
We
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
You just
Absolutely.
magically show up all the time.
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
we need somebody. Brad's in.
Yep.
Go.
Craig, just another beer leaguer and regular
Not
guy.
just another. There's nothing regular about you. You're a bit of an
True.
arsehole. You didn't tell me it was daylight savings time.
I'm not your dad.
I was going to say, wait a
No,
minute.
but you're
like,
supposed to be my friend. Oh man, we'll get into that in a second. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Dave Hutnick. I was on here
Last week?
Last week.
Yeah, last week.
Last week.
Coming
Coming
for-
back.
Yeah,
Bugger for punishment.
I didn't have enough punishment last week, so I thought I'd come back for more.
I see on our big screen here the Bills won today. That makes me happy. I don't like the Chiefs either.
F the Bills too.
What?
Yeah.
What? Are you just hating everybody now? Just hate everybody?
Everybody.
I hate both those
Leafs
teams.
stink.
So would you watch the game at your house?
We did.
I
yeah.
did. I didn't make it. I was thinking about coming, and then I saw the couch, and I just melted away.
We had a great setup.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Tell us how'd it go.
Fire pit, a couple heaters. We had the chairs out, the girls, the projector out in the garage. It was awesome. It was a great show. Unfortunate ending.
Until the end.
Unfortunate
Well,
ending.
Sportsnet went down.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When?
Network wide.
Where?
I
when?
didn't have any of
No, I didn't have any issues. I paid the
Right
bill.
around the 7th, it just cut.
What?
No way.
And it was like a server-wide issue. Apparently,
Did
it
it
was
come?
huge.
It did it like. bounce
I
back?
had to.
I don't think he paid his bill.
I had to subscribe
That's just
to
me.
City Plus just to get the end of the game.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not have that.
Did you
cut
notice
it.
It
on?
must be the Port Hope thing.
Did
Might
you
be.
notice on City Plus
the
they were
radiation.
playing the American broadcasters?
They were.
That was
yeah.
odd, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
why
like
would
that.
you? I
Oh,
don't.
no, City Plus always plays American Fox.
Really?
The whole series from the ALCS championship through the whole World Series, when you turned into City Plus, it was always the Fox, and you could see it. The
Yeah.
weird bases.
It must be an agreement for the national broadcast to be
I would
only
suspect,
that
yeah.
one, and then the sports net would be our
Their
local
strike
guys.
zone was weird
Yeah.
too. It was just like a
Yeah.
ghost square there. Like it didn't have
Yeah.
the square
Yeah.
in the screen.
I wanted to listen to Buck. I was like, I'm
I
not watching
can't.
this.
I
I'm
don't
turning
like Buck.
on.
I don't like Buck.
It's like your
He
father.
drives me
it's like your
nuts.
grandfather that's talking to you the whole game.
If he was really bad at baseball, that
must played for the Yankees.
he is so. He is so like. I don't like either of the broadcasters, and we can get into this. I don't like the NHL broadcasters for the Leaf games either. I want
No.
Harry Neal
Yeah.
and Bob Cole back
Yep.
so bad. Even
Saturday
though,
night.
even though Bob Cole's dead, if we,
We're
if
talking
we
about-
could bring like 3 humans back, he'd be on my list of people, just to do the hockey.
Now, would you ever
Yeah.
bring back Don
Elvis?
Cherry?
No. I like Don Cherry, but I think that he ran his course. You guys want to hear an interesting story? And I told somebody this the other night. My father is a bit of a hard ass when I was a kid, but he did have really moments of charity. We came out of Maple Leaf Gardens. I was a little kid, freezing cold. And I'm bringing this up because John Cherry was standing right there when it happened. Come out of Maple Leaf Gardens, side street. There's a homeless guy standing beside Don Cherry, and it, like, in my memory, it was minus 50. Like, it was freezing. And I had a winter coat on. The guy was standing there in, like, a plaid, ripped-up shirt. And my old man never said, all he did was look at the guy. He looked at Don Cherry, and he went, hey, grapes. If you're going to preach all the Canadian crap, let's go next time with a Canadian-made car, not a BMW. BMW limo parked right there. The old man grabbed a hold of my hand. We walked into the sports, like Maple Leaf Gardens, where they sell all the Leaf gear.
Yeah.
He bought the homeless guy a winter coat, Maple Leafs winter coat. It was about $400. He walked outside, gave it to the guy, and he said, hey, I hope things get better for you. And we went home. And he never brought it up again. But in my head, I'll bet you that coat back then was $300.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't
easy.
It was like a starter jacket.
Yeah.
Like one of those winter slide over. Never batted. And I asked if I could have one, and he looked at me like I was the stupidest person on the earth.
What do you need
Right?
it for?
And
Gave it to the
Ian
guy.
is now homeless. And
Yeah,
has a Leafs jacket.
Gave it to the guy, shook his hand, wished him best of luck, and off we went home.
Yeah.
But Don Cherry was standing right there. And you know what? It kind of blew my mind because Cherry's probably making $1 million a year, and Don was going to just watch this guy freeze. And old Kreger, who worked at Chemical, was like, shit. And you know what? In all honesty, I bet you it was just because my father couldn't sleep when he got home. He probably would have drove back, found the guy to give him a coat.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, we'll just buy a coat. And so, yeah, I'll never forget that little act of charity outside Maple Leaf Gardens. That was a long time ago. I do remember the, hey, grapes, let's buy Canadian and BMW limo.
Back to the baseball.
Who?
Back to the Blue Jays.
Yeah, hit it up.
50-50 draw.
Oh, yeah.
7 million?
18 million.
18 million.
Jeez.
So, okay, I had this question the other night, and maybe you too, since you're go to a lot of games. Is the 18 million the
winner.
That's the win.
That's the
what you
winner,
take
or is
home.
that
So
like
we're
half?
That's
No,
36 in total.
No way.
It was 30.
That's crazy.
36 million.
I know somebody who won Maple Leafs.
50-50.
Gooch won, not Gooch. Gazoo. Same birthday as me, 10 years after. He won. He also won the Lotto Max one time, the $1 million. He's got to be the luckiest guy I've ever met in my
Jesus.
life. But he did win
Yeah.
a 50-50. It wasn't 18 million, and I do believe that it was at a Leaf game.
My neighbor in Oshawa, he won the 50-50 draw, Leaf game.
Can you
It was
imagine?
25 grand.
Not bad.
Not bad for a night.
Yeah.
I remember at my Jack and Jill, my uncle won the 50-50 at the Jack and Jill, and usually you donate it back to the bride and groom. No, he came up and took his $1,700 and walked off with it.
That's amazing.
Thank
Good
you.
for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. A win's a win. I wouldn't have given it to you.
He didn't
either.
get invited to the wedding, but he was there. He was there. We love him.
So, Jays, tough loss. It's a tough day. But here, let's get into the interesting part. I saw that a set of tickets went for $180,000. Is that what you sent me? $180,000?
No.
Is that a true story?
Close.
I sold. I'm gonna have to step on Lago for the rest of my life, but yeah, my tickets for Game 7 went for about $49,000 each.
So, I have heard that people remortgaged their house, like
heard that too.
anything. But
Ridiculous.
here's the thing:
Yeah.
where do you think? Like, I get it. If you've got $400 million, $100,000 for those tickets is nothing.
No, you're gonna make.
But
money
let's say
off
you're
that.
somebody. Let's say you're somebody in the crowd, average working, right? The price of everything is going up and up and up and up. Where do you like? And correct me if I'm wrong. I'll bet that 15% of that stadium last night is hardcore baseball junkies who really live and die Blue Jays
That have
baseball.
traveled with
Yeah.
the other team.
like 30 years into this since the last one. Do you how do you justify 10 grand for 10 innings? 10 innings that went?
11.
I remember this one.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how do you wake up in the morning and go, oh my God, we're going to pay 2 more years on this mortgage to go to a game that they lost?
Worth it.
Yeah.
And I really think, and this is just my social media, I can remember that the first time I ever went to a Bassmaster Classic, I was like, oh my God, this is the biggest thing ever. Right? We went to Texas. When I get home, everybody's going to want to talk about it.
Nobody knew about it.
Nobody talked about it. Nobody,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, do you think that there's a part inside people where they're like, I was at the game makes me higher up the food chain, but now this morning when you woke up and nobody called you to be like, what was it like at the game? I can't believe you spent $84,000 on tickets and they lost. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's a
It's the people that have the FOMO. They just can't miss out. It's
They
like
did-
I've never been to a Jays game this long. I'm coming to the Jays game, and they turn around, they look at the wall, and they go, you know what? We can sell that stick. We can sell this. We can sell this. We'll get 10 grand in. We'll go to the Jays game. And it's wild. The stories I've heard, like the one game I was selling to, I said to the guy, I said, hey, I can't send you tickets until you give me money in full. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that. He goes, okay, one sec. I'm going to go to Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to sell some stuff. Do you take credit card? Can I do this? I was like,
Wow.
That's
I literally,
desperation.
That is
And I was
desperation.
like, okay, why are you wanting to go to this game so bad? He's like, oh, I just need to be there. I was like, you know what, man? Like, I don't think these are good tickets
But
for you to buy.
I
Do you
think this is a bad life decision, sir.
You
Like,
talk him out of it.
Is
I
there
did, yeah.
like
Absolutely.
like do you know how deep you have to be to like I'm trying to think of something I'd spend $100,000 on that lasted 3 hours. Like
What was
Nothing.
her name?
I don't know that she exists. To
It's a
be
deer.
honest
It's
with
a
you.
deer.
It's a deer.
Oh yeah.
it's a deer stand with just all the deer.
What
yeah.
about a Kansas deer hunt?
Not $100,000. 10 easily.
What about to
20?
play on the
You
New
don't-
York
If
Yankees?
I don't know,
You'd go 20.
I love the Maple Leafs. I don't know that I'd spend $100,000 on Game 7 even if I was promised they would win. Like that is a lot of cake.
in
A
kind
lot
of for
of cake.
example, like tickets down right by home plate, so the
Okay,
ones that
yep.
you see on TV. right?
What's his name from Rush?
Geddy Lee.
Yeah,
Geddy
Lee.
Lee,
Mine,
sig-
mine are right beside Geddy Lee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So those tickets cost.
We used to. I used to text
Yeah.
Brad when
How
he
many
was
hot
on TV.
dogs
I
have
was
you
like,
had
yeah,
today?
Look at you swallow that thing, and you could see it right there in the background.
So
A couple of glizzies down the hatch.
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like as you say, why would somebody want to spend $100,000? So for season tickets in that area, you're looking at about $92,000 for the season, right? So
Like,
you can
that
either
doesn't
go
make
to a
sense.
whole season and watch the Jays a whole season 82 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you go for
One.
one game. It's
And the
wild.
same price.
Here's the other thing
Messed
too.
up.
Now, let's think, I heard rumors of like not like as bad for Game 1, but Game 1 means nothing. Like you're gonna remortgage your house
I
or
didn't
sell
see-
everything for
No.
Game 1.
Through the entire series, I mean, you would know too. Like, I didn't see a ticket cheaper than $1,000.
No, not at all. I think that the cheapest ticket that came across my desk was $890 standing room only.
Yeah.
And
That's a $20
You're-
ticket.
That's a $20 ticket.
you're paying $890 to, if you're not 6'7", to watch the game on TVs
Yeah.
and listen to it.
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't see. I've been there
That's all
before.
it is.
Like
Yeah.
unless you're there
No.
in the afternoon, you're not like
you're
you're
not.
not.
You might as well
seeing-
be home
I'm tall and I couldn't
where
see
the beer's
anything.
free.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think like
You've paid $50 for 24.
I don't? I'm a little young, but like I wish we had somebody here in their 60s. Like I wonder if in '92 and '93 if the tickets got like were they $1,000 and people were
Oh,
like
no, they were like I saw a little report on it on Reddit, and I get it, it's Reddit, but literally like people's ticket stubs are like $25 for a
Yeah.
ticket stub, and the thing too,
When they
at that
won.
Like
time-
It
I
was
don't think
very
it was a
different. Yeah, it was very
financial
different.
burden
Burden?
in 92, 93. I think you just had to be the first person on the
Yep.
phone to Ticketmaster and you got the tickets. And
go down to the box office.
but do you feel? I feel, in a way, with our economy, like the housing situation in Canada isn't crazy.
Dire.
I saw a report where our number one economic jam in Canada is buying and selling homes. Right, like in the 50s and
Yeah.
60s, you bought a home for $10,000 because it was just a place where you slept.
Laid your head.
Like it wasn't an investment. Do you feel like the Canadian ticket market is like
Well,
like
yeah.
people are looking like you could make millions doing this? Like if I know I know somebody, I'm not going to shout out his name. He is on my Facebook. He has tickets to everything. You would know who he is.
yeah,
100%. Like
Yep.
every concert, everything. He has tickets. He has season tickets to everything. Is that like the new financial get ahead? Like
yeah,
if
man.
the Jays were going to be super
In a
good
way,
next
yeah.
year and you had $92,000 for those tickets, like you could go to 82 games and hope they made the playoffs and sell one ticket and pay for it all.
Pay for your whole season.
Right? Like,
One
do you get what I
ticket.
mean?
It's
Like,
funny
Yeah.
you say
Yeah.
that
like
because
that's a business.
I think we talked about it before on the walk and talk.
Yeah.
Like I was at a point where I was like, okay, I want to do something financially. Do I buy two houses and rent them out and deal with renters, deal with all this stuff and have no experience? Or I have an opportunity right now to get Jays, Leafs, and Raptors tickets. Do I buy those and use that as a financial.
Sorry.
And sure enough, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick the experiences over dealing with tenants. So I bought the Jays tickets, and I
bought a tree saddle.
Yeah. I feel I feel so much better though doing it that way.
So I have another question. So I know with the Maple Leafs, if I wanted to buy season tickets, I have to buy the right to buy the season tickets.
Yeah.
Is that a Jays thing too?
Yeah, so in the Leafs, basically, like, it's wild, the separation. So Leafs, when you buy season tickets from there and you want it transferred into your name and you're not a blood direct relative, it was about $45,000 for the transfer fee. Wow. For the Raptors, it was $8,000 for the transfer fee. For the Jays, I was lucky enough that when I had my season tickets before, it was actually in the area that they took out. So my seats were not... Yeah, my seats were not even existing anymore.
You got lucky.
Yeah, so they said,
okay,
Brad,
I like
you
this.
need to pick tickets if you still want, and we have three sets left down low. I was like, you know what, screw it, let's go for those. And I think buying tickets and selling tickets have worked out better than renting a house because I've never had to pay for a hot water tank to be replaced. I've never had to evict anybody.
There's no overhead. There's no
Nothing.
bullshit. You just sell.
And then if you want to sell your tickets at the end, you sell them for almost a price of the house, but they still have to pay that.
1993 World Series. Johnny Knoxville, our producer, he came through with some 1993 World Series teams. Toronto Blue Jays versus Philadelphia Phillies. Average ticket price around 60 to 70 USD dollars. Face value range, upper deck 35 to 50, lower deck 70 to 90. Premium seats up to $100 to 100 to 120. Resale market, some tickets in Philadelphia reportedly sold for $500 to $1,000 plus for key games, particularly Game 6 when Joe Carter hit the famous walk-off home run. $1,000 is not that ridiculous to get a nice seat.
Not at all.
I would sit in the 200 deck.
For like Game
Absolutely.
6, like, yeah.
I would have went last night for $1,000.
Yeah.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
100,000?
No.
It's
I'll sit in Dave's driveway and watch it.
I wouldn't have won if Katy Perry and Trudeau picked me up on the way.
If they had the dome open, you probably could have hired a helicopter, flew the helicopter, and held it over top of the entire stadium.
Good hand.
And you probably could have.
I'm never on the security team. Ever.
Sorry.
I don't know what the hell was going on there.
There was hand signals and there was like confusion.
But yeah, you could have hired a helicopter, flew it over top of the Rogers Center with the dome
100%.
and probably watched the game for less from bird's eye view.
Probably.
My mother one time figured out that it was cheaper for her to buy a boat, leave it in Port Darlington, and just drive to Toronto to listen to the concerts than it was to like buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Right? Like, are we getting to that? Like
well, it's like
you're
ridiculous.
right though. A helicopter, like somebody I know who is a customer at Eastel, they have a helicopter. We could have rented it way less.
I remember when they landed in the parking lot.
In the parking lot,
yeah.
Like way less than
$100
grand.
What's happening?
yeah, right. Like,
I can get you landed on the pier in Coburg.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Without swimming first.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just don't let it fall apart while a helicopter's there.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, so here's the other thing too with Toronto. Like, we're at least 2 seasons of like premium prices in that Rogers Center now. Like,
it's done. It's done. Home opener is going to go for. My anticipation for home opener next year for those seats down low, you're probably looking at $5,000. I wouldn't doubt.
Just because of that, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
The first time they're back in the stadium since they lost. They want to welcome them back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
I want to start a petition for them.
Yeah. I saw this.
To be in the Santa Claus parade.
For what?
For the Blue Jays.
Oh, he's going to be riding a horse in the Santa
Those
Claus
boys
parade.
won't be anywhere near Toronto by the time that parade happens. Here's the other thing.
I think it'd be great. Like they had.
Do you think? And I'm going to step back a moment because this doesn't affect me at all. Do you think the players are as upset today as you guys are?
Yeah.
Like, do you really think so?
I didn't work for anything. They worked for it all and lost it all.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're
the
not
end of May,
pissed
they
off,
had the
they're not
worst
baseball
record.
Players.
They were in the basement.
If you watch a lot of the quotes that came out in the last couple of days,
I didn't watch any.
Well, even today, just from the quotes from last night,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They are they're upset, and like the
Ernie Clement was
comments are
crying.
like,
Really?
this is
On
the
camera.
best.
Okay,
Vladdy
good
was
for
the
him.
Vladdy was
Vladdy
the
was
last one to leave.
He
the
j- he
dugout.
sat there.
For like
Okay.
2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm a pinnacle of respect just went up for the Toronto Blue Jays because I feel when the Leafs get bent out of the playoffs before they get to the dressing room,
Oh,
Mitch
they-
Marner's in the hallway going,
Yeah,
"You're ready?"
they've already got their golf clubs polished.
right?
Yeah, but I
Right?
mean,
Like I'm glad to hear that. I feel I will support the
They
team
all
better
agreed.
next
Yeah,
They
year.
yeah,
all
they-
were
they were
saying
all
like
emotional.
how
Scherzer was
great-
almost crying.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
great the team
See that?
was.
Mad Max was like choking up.
and I agree with you,
Oh.
Dave. Like the team was great, and
Yeah.
the thing too is that like you've got these great players coming out, giving it them all, and you could even see it on their faces. Kirky broke the bat,
Yep.
and they all kind of just froze and like, yeah, the game's over.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
it.
they
We're
just-
not playing baseball.
they
again
didn't
this
know.
year.
Like, it was wild.
Yeah,
Poor Max. Like
You know,
he like
his eyes actually went the same color.
he was he really had to pitch like a perfect game. Like at 40,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he was killing it.
He
though.
was throwing 96 last night.
He was doing everything he had, but like I feel bad for him. Like that was the you guys ever seen the movie For the Love of the Game?
Oh yeah,
Kevin
Oh,
Costner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like that was his moment.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
like he could have come out and just dusted off 9 innings of just that was what it was going to take. I talked to you on Friday night, and I said if the Jays have to win this, like you cannot play $345 million in a one-game show-off. They have the best. I saw today, like Shotani started. He has a $700 million contract, and then
Yamamoto
he came back in $325 million.
over $1 billion.
like
Two guys,
like pitched.
and it took him 11 innings, 7 games
Like the Jays played good.
to beat a bunch of good players.
And here's the other thing too. Like, I'm a huge Yankees fan. I felt this disappointment last year, right? And we had a great team. I thought that like when you guys beat us out, I was like, man, they were going to have a hard time because we did all right against you guys. You guys had a better team. Like we have Judge.
Yeah.
Derek Cole's hurt. But last year we went into that series with Derek Cole, a hammer, Judge on fire, and we had Juan Soto.
Yeah.
And we didn't do we couldn't beat them. That's you guys like the Jays played amazing because the Yankees with a far superior team last year couldn't beat the Dodgers either.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a Dodgers problem in MLB. Like that is
It's the Golden
I hate
State.
them,
It's
but
the
it
Golden
is- they
State
are
team of
gr-
the MLB.
like what they are 1998, 1999 Yankees. Like the Yankees need to spend $100 million to compete.
Yeah.
And the Yankees, who they beat out? The Philly? They beat out Philly?
No,
No, who was it that they beat out? I'm forgetting.
Boston.
And that was the thing. It's like everybody was saying, "Oh, we want the Jays to play the other team when they come in." I was like, "No way!
No,
I
no.
want them to play New York when they come in, so that I know if we beat New York, we're set ready to keep going."
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you guys play great in our series. Like Judge, the Yankees aren't where they need to be, right? But like we're getting to a situation here, and I saw that they were saying that there's going to be arbitration next year, December 31st, and that the Dodgers winning, there is the lower half, which doesn't include the Yankees or the Blue Jays. They want a salary cap. Like the fair play in baseball is crazy.
There is
considering that Shotani makes more than 4 teams
Himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's insane.
That
But
guy's
then
a
they all defer it to signing bonuses then. We'll give you $3 million a year,
Yep.
but your contract's $697 million.
So we saw
Right.
that.
It was like
it's all-
the Leonard thing from the NBA when he got his
Oh,
signing
Kawhi
bonus.
Leonard.
Yeah, they opened up a whole
Yeah.
corporation charity, and they worked it around that way.
that is mind blowing. That situation. And the
I mean,
fact
that's
that
that's
when
business
the
play in
fact that he
sports,
wanted
though.
a chunk
Well,
of the
that's- yeah.
leaves,
That's what it is.
That's what it's become.
Right.
like I can't imagine anybody being like, all right, so I want league maximum, and I'll take like 3% of that hockey team down the road. And
Yeah.
that anybody was going to go, yeah, sure. Like,
Wrong.
are we getting like too greedy?
Absolutely.
Like not
Absolutely.
like every like greediness and like I can't imagine, and I hope I don't offend anybody, But if I had 3 kids at home and a really nice Toronto house, and I was like struggling, like to be like, I'm gonna go to the game tonight, no matter what, mortgage the house. But like at the same time, these athletes being like, I'll stay for 3% of that. Like, when do we stop? But on the other hand, I was telling you guys before, the Dodgers have already sold over $700 million worth of Shotani jerseys internationally, which paid for his contract. His contract's paid, it's covered, no big deal. Like, at what point do we hit the roof of like nobody can go to the game?
I think the Jays game 7 was the most expensive Canadian sports game in history.
Yep.
Oh.
It was, and I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you're remortgaging your house to go to a game, like,
Life choices.
man, how does the bank, like, how do you
But
walk
that's-
into that meeting with the bank and be like, hey, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
do
we
some-
heard like private mortgage companies were like
you're
finding
paying
people.
14-15% on that.
Yeah.
Easily.
So
Easily.
you're not going to
Easily.
the game for 100,000. You're going to the game for 136,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing that like we're having this conversation.
For 3 hours.
Now,
4
Yeah.
hours.
But
I
there's the
ju-
problem, though, is that people will pay.
People will pay. There is a demand.
They
for
will
this.
keep paying it. It's not. It's not that we're or like the corporations are jacking the prices.
No,
up and
no.
We're like, oh no,
It's the individuals.
they're jacking
It's
the prices
it's
up,
an after sale.
and
Yeah,
people
it's
are going,
all-
yeah,
yeah.
okay, I'll just pay it. I want to go.
Yep.
What do you do?
Yep. It's one of the things that, you know, you see the concerts come out on Axis and like you get your ticket from the concert at Axis and it's not even delivered to you until 3 hours before the show.
Oh, so you can't resell it.
Well, you can because StubHub allows you to go on and post tickets for sale for whatever cost you want.
Okay.
And then you put in your credit card details and they will say, if you do not transfer these tickets to that customer that buys it as soon as they come available, and it's like an hour before the show, we're going to charge your card for these tickets.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So you can do it that way. And I remember reading on, I say Reddit
they
again.
threaten them.
Yeah, Reddit
That's
again.
crazy.
It's like people will go on. I remember the Zach Bryan concert. I bought 8 tickets to Toronto Floor for Zach Bryan
I went to
concert
that concert.
just to resell them. I get it. I'm walking on Lego for the rest of my life. But when when I posted
I'm
them-
talking dirt about the guy sitting
yeah,
beside
I
me.
don't. You know what? It's great. I
Man,
love
these
it.
resellers are shit.
Sorry,
Brad.
Us resellers are shit, 100%. But you know, you take a look at it,
like
and you go on
Narcos
Reddit,
tickets.
and people are like, "Oh my God, I bought tickets off StubHub, and I don't have them yet, and it's 3 hours before the show." It's like, listen, these tickets aren't even released until 3 hours
Yeah.
before the show,
Yeah.
and then we'll transfer them to you. Now, with other tickets that you get before the show, StubHub will make you upload the tickets to StubHub.
Yep.
Now, it's a dangerous move because now you're like, okay, I want to post these tickets on Ticketmaster. I want to post them on StubHub. I'm going to post them on Facebook. Well, you just sold them on Ticketmaster, and somebody just bought them on StubHub.
Oh.
What the heck do you do now?
Yeah.
You're done.
Like, that's mind blowing. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
like I went to a preseason hockey game. Thanks, Dave. I really enjoyed myself, but I would rather watch the game down here, laying on the couch drinking $4 beers instead of like.
22.
1000%.
I think when Kyle went and got us a round of beer, which was 3 beers, it was like $89.
Yeah.
Like,
That's about right.
Yeah.
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 Tip,
Oh.
tax,
Barf.
all of it all. Yeah.
like that's
Barf. Yeah.
Or you can go and have the $35 worst nachos in your seat you've ever had too.
well, the guy did come.
$11
The-
bag of popcorn.
The really nice guy in your
Scotiabank
tickets, he
members get it for
came and
free.
he was like, "Here's the menu if you'd like anything." And I looked at him. I said, "We're not those people."
When you're taking that
Dave's not
half-eaten
here
hot
tonight, guys.
dog back to the garbage, just drop it off over here.
Oh my god!
I remember.
But like, what do we like? What do you do? Like, okay, and here's another thing. I just thought about this. If the Jays are worth 180,000, Game 7, Air Canada Center for the Leafs, there's a
250.
there's a pair of $1 million tickets there somewhere, and there is somebody
right
willing
beside
to,
the penalty box.
right? And if you think about it, I think the Rogers Center now holds around 46,000. Cut that number in half.
Yep.
That means those ticket each seat is double.
Oh, yeah.
the,
I think they're
double
at
the
20
value.
what is it,
Drives
like
the
And
price.
now-
26,000
and
now
like-
in that
What was
stadium?
that?
26,000 people.
For what?
in
Scotia Arena.
Scotia Arena. I think it's 27,000 people
Something
they
like
can fit now.
In Scotia?
Yeah, Scotia.
19. Like
thought-
crazy.
No, with the renovations, they brought in more.
For
And
the,
then,
like, the
Scotia
Leafs?
Bank?
No.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Maybe for Raptors. Not.
Oh. Yeah, 'cause it's
Because
Scotia?
you got like 300 plus seats in Scotiabank. You've got
Come on,
another
Google.
300 in Platinum.
Leafs for seating.
Capacity.
Now you have the information. Hey, you didn't have the daylight savings time. Okay, so tonight.
I may have the same name as your
Tonight-
dad, but I'm not your dad.
in the meantime, while Ian's looking for this, I remember, speaking of food at games, when the Rogers Center redid all the seats
Ooh,
down low. And the
Are you
team-
ready?
Yeah.
18,800 for a Leaf game.
That's going to be fun.
Can you so like but just by like doing the math on, and there is like for every diehard in my life Blue Jays fan, there's 1,000 Leaf ones. Like the Leafs are
Yeah.
like
It's mental.
There's a church
listen,
that's for Leaf
if I
fans.
had 3 million and they made it to a game 7, I might do the $1 million to say I was at that. Like I do feel that.
Because it'll never happen again.
Really?
I do. I hate to say that I
would
wouldn't.
would you rather
Oh, here we go.
would you rather never to be able to fish again or go to the Leafs game 7 knowing they will win?
I'd give up the fishing.
All right,
I
he's
lo-
sick.
I-
Call the ambulance.
Good night, folks.
Well, we're
Listen,
out.
if the Leafs ever make it to a game 7 in Toronto, I'll trade you that bass boat for a set of tickets. No problem. No problem. It means that much to me.
I'll keep that in mind.
It really means that much.
What
to me.
about does a
I could
dock
use a new
slip?
boat.
Does a dock slip come with it?
no? But
But
like,
you can have the ripped
I,
up garage
I-
for it.
I don't have that love for the Jays. I wouldn't do
Yankees?
I was just going to
No,
ask.
Yankees.
You'd throw them in at the Yankees, wouldn't
Not. No, I really wouldn't.
Come
I've been
on.
to Yankee Stadium. I'd like to. No, I think that the Yankees, 15 grand. Like, here's another thing. I would do $1 million if I could do 10 seats, Yankees versus Red Sox in the playoffs, but we got to go to every game, back and forth, like Boston, New York, Boston. $1 million, no problem. That would be the experience of a lifetime, right? Leafs. I wouldn't want to be my kid that week when I was like looking for ways to get money.
No
right?
lunch today, bud.
I'd probably I'd try to sneak in if I couldn't. If I didn't have the $1 million, I'd try. I'd go in a dumpster. I'd try something. I'd be in that building. Oh my god! But you know what? If they lost a game 7, the Maple Leafs.
Riots.
And you paid the $1 million?
Riots. You'd be busy down there, Dave.
You know what? Even if I was on that couch, I'd be going to that city. Oh my! I don't know that I could take. I haven't even watched a Leaf game this year. They suck.
Me neither. I know.
I'm like, last year I didn't watch a game till March. I watched the highlights, but like, it's like an abusive relationship, and I'm like the slap. I'm
Every
not
year.
over.
Every year.
I'm not over the hurt from 2002.
Oh,
Like,
jeez.
I'm not over Gretzky, high stick, and Gilmore. Like, I can't watch. Like, as soon as I get into it, and I just don't want to be disappointed again, right? I love the Maple Leafs. Like, on a crazy obsessed, right? Like, I don't, like, fishing, deer hunting, and I would never go to both ever again to win a Stanley Cup. I'd cry my eyes out. But, you know, it's like this, though. I remember my grandfather, before he passed away, being like, well, if the Boston Red Sox can win a World Series, anybody can do anything. 83 years it took. The curse of the Bambino. And I really felt like, here's my hierarchy of baseball. If the Red Sox would have beat the Yankees, I have no problem cheering for the Red Sox. I think it's a great franchise. I think they have a great logo. I think they have great everything. I just like the Yankees a little bit more than the Red Sox. But the Maple Leafs, there isn't even a second. Like, I like Chicago jerseys a lot, but like hockey's over when the Leafs are out. I don't care to care. Like, I don't care if anybody else wins the cup. I just care so much about the Leafs. Like, yeah, I would give up deer hunting and fishing for the rest of my life to watch one Stanley Cup, only because I'd be like inside. I'd be like, anything can happen in this world. Like, I really think that the Leafs curse is like a deep, like, it's deeper than sports. I think that last year's NHL team, if the Leafs team, if played with any other jersey, they'd have won the Stanley Cup. It's like a curse of the Harold Ballard. Like, it's the atmosphere. It's all of us. Like the Maple Leafs are different.
You can test out that theory of Marner this year on Vegas. I mean, he's wearing a different jersey.
If I'm telling you right now, in February, I think Marner comes to Toronto. If they cheer in that Air Canada Center when they play his montage video and don't boo, I'll never watch a Leaf game again.
I don't think they're going to cheer. I don't think they're going to cheer.
I swear to God, I'll never forgive.
Things may spontaneously combust in that arena at that point in time. What I was
They
saying,
should boo, and every time he touches the puck. You know the Tavares treatment when he goes to the Islanders?
Oh, yeah.
That should seem like a cakewalk in that arena.
yeah, I agree with
He
you.
screwed us. Can you imagine he would have taken the trade at the deadline with what's his name? Who got traded to the Avalanche and he went to Carolina, and then he realized Carolina wasn't his spot and he went to Dallas. They offered trade straight up. Marner said no. We probably would have beat Philly. Like, that's a playoff performer. I can't even think of his name right now. I'm so upset.
Moving on.
No.
Well, don't worry.
I'll
you're
never
gonna
move
have-
on in my heart.
You won't have to give up fishing. You won't have to give up deer hunting.
They'll never
we're not,
win.
We're not
No.
making it.
Never
You're
will.
They'll
safe.
never win.
No.
You're
I
safe.
went to the round 2 playoffs. Was it not last year? The year before?
22.
It was like 2 years ago. They
22,
went to
23?
round 2.
Yeah, 22, 23. I think it was. Yeah.
I went because I'm like, this will probably never happen again.
Yep. Same.
I'm actually going.
Same.
I
And
will
then I
spend
got
the money
there,
and go.
and we watched what happened.
Yep.
And I remember the second the game was over, all I felt was just like rain, and it was people just throwing beers.
Really?
Yeah,
I
from the
love
second
it.
deck, it was like, oh,
You deserve that, though. If I like last night, if I paid $180,000 and I lost, I'm going on the field. There should be no penalties. You should get something out of this,
Right.
like something. Like those guys who were streaking. Good on you.
He didn't streak. It was on YouTube. He didn't streak.
No,
No.
He just ran out on the field.
with an American flag.
did his friend go next? Is that what happened? Because they were talking about
There
one
two?
guy. I think there was 2. I don't know. They don't show them on
well,
TV.
I saw both benches clear out.
And remember,
You know
like
what?
I said, they didn't show the stands when that happened.
No,
Before, when that pitcher
Oh.
walked out, was walking towards Jimenez. If I was Jimenez, you walk at me, I'm decking you before anybody gets there.
yeah, if you're gonna lit
You hit me. You almost lit me up 3 times.
yeah,
And then you did.
You hit
Yep.
him.
And then you come in. He's like, what the F? He's like puffing his chest
Got
out.
all gangster on him.
I'd have ran at it and I'd have smacked him.
If I was Max last night and Shotani showed up because he's the leadoff batter, I'd have beamed him right from the start.
that's one way.
Like
to
they
walk 'em.
should have set the tone.
It
Like,
would have been great to see that.
Yeah, but
Literally
then you
watching
played
Ohtani
dirty
get
like the
beamed.
Yankees.
yeah, but
Just-
I'm telling you,
But the
we
Blue Jays
sleep
are
at-
like that, though.
We
No, I
sleep
think it
at
would've been
night with
great.
World Series championships.
Quilts, right? Quilts.
Oh, can you imagine being Jeter? Where would you even sleep in that double king size bed? Like, how many's he got? 5? Can you imagine that?
He's probably got an
No.
Alaskan
Oh,
10 by
I-
10.
No, where Derek Jeter sleeps is the last thing on my mind.
I think about it every night. I think, well, how do you sleep with all those World Series trophies and all that money in your mattress?
Rolls over to his shrine and pets.
Wonders why he can't sleep at night.
You know what? When I went to Yankee Stadium, we went on a tour of the outfield to see the plaques. As soon as I got there and looked around, I was like, "Yep, this is how you do it. Just buy everything. Just buy everything. 2,500 TVs in that stadium. Where you can. Steinbrenner set new Yankee Stadium up, so no matter where you are, if you're waiting in line for a beer or
Having a leak.
you're in the league, you can see the game. Like that is, they told you that during the tour, that he cared so much that you were like, it's an experience. Being at Yankee Stadium is an experience. You don't have to miss it. And so if you were in line for a cheeseburger, you can see the game 10 different ways, and you can see the field from everywhere. It's crazy. It's awesome.
That's the worst part about going to a Leafs game. You're in the pisser,
Yep.
and all of a sudden you hear the horn go. or
Yeah.
you hear the crowd like do
Just
something,
lose
and
their
you're like,
shit.
"All right, let's get this done."
It's
Shouldn't
crazy.
have had that third beer. Damn it.
Do you remember the old troughs at the Maple Leaf Gardens?
Never,
Oh,
was,
yeah.
I never there.
You were never there?
No.
I walked up the stairs at Maple Leaf Gardens, and the first game I ever saw there, I saw Mario play. I was a little kid, and as soon as I walked in that building, I knew it. Like there's the golds, and there's the greens, and there's the reds, and like hockey shrine. Like just every inch of it was amazing. I don't feel that way. Let's talk about this. And I was explaining, somebody asked me the other day, and they were like, how, like, are you, I've loved the Yankees since I was a little kid. On Nintendo, I was Major League Baseball, or Bases Loaded. I was in New York, right? Like, I've always, Paul O'Neill, when I was a kid, before he was my favorite baseball player. Like, I love the Yankees, but I don't feel the same way about athletes today as I did in the 90s. Like, I don't remember who I was talking to, but it seemed like every Major League Baseball team had 4 superstars.
Yeah.
I really think that, like,
Not an entire team.
all of Major League Baseball has 10 superstars now. Like, there's not.
It's not as memorable.
not-
It's
no,
not.
it's not.
The
And
experience isn't the same. The when you
I
go
don't
to
know
a
that
game,
I
it doesn't
feel-
feel the same.
I
It
don't
just-
know that I feel towards Austin Matthews the love that I felt for Wendell Clark. Like,
Not even
Wendell
close.
Clark, I was like,
Not
oh,
even close.
Not even close.
he walked on water.
Do you
Like-
think it's because it's saturated now? Everywhere you turn,
Yeah.
social media, TV,
Yeah.
radio, everything is you're getting so much more exposure to professional sports than when it was Monday Night Hockey, and that's when you got to watch it.
Well, I think that, and the fact that, like, everybody's a celebrity. Like, it's not a big deal. Like,
It is.
do you
You're a
know what I-
celebrity, and it's a big deal.
no. But do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it. I just
No.
don't think it swings the same way in like 2025 to be like a hockey god, right? Like even McDavid is the best player in the NHL, but like I don't feel the same way about McDavid as I felt about Lemieux. Like Lemieux, I was like when I saw Lemieux step onto the ice, I was like, holy shit!
It was more mysterious back then. Like you didn't know.
But and maybe
Every
you're right
move they
because
made.
Why he went to Germany to get something done on his,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
you're like, what?
yeah, like it was a
Who
lot
cares?
more secretive,
Yeah.
right? Like there was, like you didn't see them every day. You couldn't just go on Mario Lemieux's social media and be like, "All right, like he scored 9 points last night," and like, it just changed. Like, Acuna, Vladdy. Now I will give Vladdy that. Vladdy is a great player. Way to show up in
Did
the
you
playoffs.
you didn't watch any of it last night and see his snag off first there.
No, I didn't.
Oh, love
Midair.
it.
That
Love
was
it.
midair.
Beautiful.
Just-
Beautiful.
But
Incredible.
Bryce Harper,
They better turn that into a
Shotani,
playing card.
Yeah,
Like, just laid out straight in the air.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman style or
like
whatever
they're
it was.
Yeah.
like I feel like the 93 Blue Jays were such like everybody's in the Hall of Fame or should be like Jack Morris, like Paul Molitor.
They were both
like,
at the
they
game
were
last night.
Great teams.
Yeah.
Vladdy's good. Boba Fett or Bobo Fett or whatever you want to call him. He's all right. Springer's okay.
He had a 3-run dinger last night.
Yeah, Springer's all right, but they're not like I don't feel the same way about Springer as I feel about like
Kirk.
Devon
Kirk.
White. White, like what?
Springer's overrated, and I'll say it again and again. I mean, look at him throughout this entire playoff, and then he hits that big dinger to move them forward.
Did you guys hear the garbage can?
That's all it is.
A little bit of cheating. He was part of that 2017 scandal. Just cheating a lot.
Oh yeah.
He,
The
he was a
Astros.
Houston Astro.
What do you think Otani bet on the game last night with his interpreter?
I'd put the whole $700 million on it if I was him.
Have you seen the Coach Chippy?
Oh, that is
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
What'd you bet tonight?
He's pretty.
Otani? What'd you bet tonight?
Yeah, I saw that.
How much you win?
The interpreter. Hey, what'd you win? What'd you go? I know you won. I don't. So, I think that we have a weird situation in the world with like. Do you think it's social media driving this problem?
Yeah,
of
yes.
the,
You think about it.
Absolutely. It's the internet in
Social
general.
media is one of the things that is crammed down our throats every single day if we want it or don't want it. Like people that don't have Facebook, they're still seeing what's going on Facebook. Like
yeah.
when it comes to social media, you don't know what you like. People used to say, you don't know what you want until the marketers tell you. Now it's changing very much to you don't know what you want until you compare it to social media.
Or what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, like
I
comparison
gotcha.
is the killer to everything, and everybody will be on social media. And like you've got Ian over here trying to compare the Jays and Yankees. It's just crazy talk, but because the Jays are much better. But
Yes.
you're on social
Agreed.
media, and you're on one thing on sports. You're on the next thing seeing somebody's dead. You're on the next thing seeing what's going on, how much that. It's just
Who's dating who and what's going here.
Yeah. It's I think
Even like
it's a
shows like
killer.
Entertainment Tonight, like
Does that exist anymore?
TMZ.
like they were different back in the day. Like there was some respect for celebrities. There's no respect. Like everybody's looking for dirt.
There was respect
I
for
mean,
media back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
maybe.
Now I think everybody just hates it.
Everybody hates everybody.
No, there's that too.
Yeah, it's
Right?
funny. It's like we're all human, but yet what's the number one thing humans hate? Other humans.
Yeah.
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 Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like,
Yeah.
why do you? Okay, sure, go ahead.
No, I agree with that. Like drama does better. Like do you maybe Sportsnet's ratings are up that they lost more than they won. Do you know what I mean? Like you would be excited. This will drag on forever.
Like any publicity is good publicity.
100%,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're right. Even though they lost next year on opening day, ticket prices
Ticket
will
prices are going to be
rising.
nuts.
'Cause
The-
people
And the place will be
forget, we
packed.
Do you think
actually-
the expectation next year is to do this again?
Yeah.
Like
has to
that's
be.
the bar, right?
I mean, as a ticket reseller, it has to be that expectation next year, I tell you. But no, it is. It's one of the things that people will literally look at sports next year and be like, okay, we're going to do it again this year. We're going to come back out and we're going to do it. And the first month of baseball for the Jays next year is going to be the most important month for people to pay attention to be like, all right, we're doing this. Or
It's
we're not.
kind of like when you think about it that way, it's there's the business. That's why Rogers owns everything, right? Like that's the business right there. Like it is so important for the Jays to get off to a good start because that'll drive the demand of tickets through the roof, expecting that they're going to repeat this, right? I wonder how many of those tickets actually go on sale to the public.
Not many at all.
No, like
No,
I think
and-
we'd all be real shocked to find out how of the 1,800 people who could go to the Maple Leafs Game 7. I'll bet you it's like 800 tickets. Like it's like if you
To the general pop.
by time they get like dished out to
Season ticket
ticket
holders.
holders, but
Yeah.
like
Corporate sponsors.
corporate sponsors, like and his 10 friends, plus you take every player who's in the building and add 10 people to their
Yep.
list, like 18,800 is not very many seats at
No.
anything.
No. And the best hack too for tickets to games that are high price games that I have found is you literally email the MLSE and say, hey guys, do you have any open accessibility seats that have not sold yet? And the accessibility seats are always like, call it like row 30, and you get the fold out chairs there and you don't have to be
Yeah.
crammed in.
Yeah.
And I remember I did this for the NHL All-Star Weekend because
Okay,
I
yep.
actually sold mine. Then I emailed my rep and I said, hey, I'm looking for any accessibility tickets you have. The accessibility tickets are cheap.
Really?
For All-Star Weekend, I paid $260 a ticket.
Write that down.
Walking on Legos.
Honestly-
Walking on Legos.
Honestly, that is the that's the hack there. Phone, ask for accessibility tickets, make sure they haven't
Interesting.
been sold, and they will always be available. If they are, they're always there. They will never turn into a resale ticket.
I won't get the knee fixed just yet.
Do you want to know here? I don't know why this came. So, and the accessibility tickets would be the lower level,
Yep.
where
Yep.
they would have room for a wheelchair or something like that.
It's always where you see. I'll use Leafs. Where you see Carlton doing the breaks, and it's up
Gotcha.
on like this little platform area.
Yep.
It's directly to the concourse. It's beautiful.
I'll tell you something really interesting about Yankee Stadium that I noticed right away when I was sitting there. In their 100 deck, they have private box seats, but it'd be like this room with 6. Like that's where the celebrities go
Yeah.
because
Are they blacked out windows in those? I heard they were.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't- you
can't
can't
see in, but they can see out, right?
Yeah.
Like you know that's a box area, but you can't tell who's in there.
Yeah.
Right? There's also, when you walk around, a guard at every of these doors. And they go all around the top. Like, it's pretty crazy. But as soon as I saw them, I was like, I wonder what that costs. Right? And you can, when I was at Yankee Stadium too, you could go around like the TD Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
Like the spot. Jimmy Fallon's there. Like everybody's there. There's Seinfeld with some 24-year-old. Like it was pretty crazy to see.
It's his assistant.
You could see like who was sitting there.
Assistant.
And I was like, if they're sitting there, who's in those seats? Right? Like they were little boxes. Like it was pretty cool. And you couldn't see in them, but they could see out of them somehow. Like you were blocked from seeing, but they could see.
Just like the one-way mirror.
Yeah,
effect,
but there wasn't glass in front of it. It was just weirdly set up so that like the
weird.
reflection would black it out. But
Yeah.
there was no glass there. You just couldn't see in
Just
there.
couldn't see it.
Wild. It's
It
maybe
was
like
really,
those-
it was
it's like
really
those
weird.
change rooms, the electromagnetic windows. You just flick a switch and they go boom, frosted.
Right?
Yeah. That's so. Like that is coming to like it's hard to believe in my head. Blue Jays tickets are $2 in the 500s. Like show up, $2. Toonie Tuesday. Let's go to the game. And now we're talking like, what did we say those standing room only seats went for?
The cheapest I saw,
$8.90
like,
something?
Yeah, cheapest I saw an hour before the game, $8.90
For $20 during the regular season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$20 flat. Yeah.
Yeah, they went up to 50 during playoffs for like cost.
Wow.
Yeah,
I saw somebody before game one when they released the tickets on. They were on whatever website. They were 220,000 ahead of them. They sent me a screenshot.
Oh, yeah. In queue.
Yeah,
Waiting
it
for
was-
tickets, yeah.
Like,
Well,
Why-
there's
why
my
wait?
day's shot.
yeah. Don't even wait. Like nothing's happening.
90% of those people thought they were probably buying $2 tickets. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just get in there.
Oh,
and
it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Listen,
Let's show up.
crazy. So what else have you guys been up to? Nothing?
Went to Sick Kids on Wednesday.
How was that?
Good.
Ollie's
Good.
okay?
Ollie's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a pretty incredible hospital, eh?
It's wild. And unbelievable.
I remember being a kid, we watched Sick Kids telethon like it was a big deal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
big deal.
We went up and they took him up and down the glass elevators.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Yeah.
all the screened in spots you sit at, the benches.
Yeah.
You look down and it's incredible.
That really, like, how do, like, the things that hospital has done for people, I mean,
Yeah.
all across Canada. That is a very special thing.
Oh, yeah.
Good on
Yep.
Ollie. I like
Oh, yeah.
Ollie. Ollie's
And,
Ollie's
uh,
pumped for everything.
Oh, he's always
He's such a
up-
hugger, too.
Oh yeah.
You have him
Hugs
over?
everybody.
Yeah, like, give me a hug. All right, buddy.
Loves it.
like, it's amazing, like, when you have little kids, my kid's 14 now, so he's kind of like in dick stage versus like cute and cuddly. I was over at Marley's today and we went to rise the boat, and Walker was outside helping us, and he just turned 2, and he's cranking my prop on with the old man, and I was like, man, that's a heartwarming moment,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like from $200,000 tickets to like what really matters in the world.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like it is such a complicated, crazy time that we're living in. Like it is mind blowing. Think about this. There is some genetically we some cultures can't handle booze only because they've been introduced to booze so late, right? Like maybe you were on an island somewhere in the Philippines, and in 1920 English people showed up and brought you alcohol. So you're like, I'm English. We've been drinking booze since like 20 AD, right? Like, so
We can
I'm
make
gonna
booze out of
throw this question out here.
We used to ferment rocks.
My great grandfather was in World War II. When he came home from World War II, he moved from Bobcaygeon to Bridgenorth, Ontario. I feel, and I've had this conversation with my mother where I was like, you know what? Some days I may speak to more people than that man spoke to in his life, or received more social media information.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, in 100 years, let's just say, give or take, do you think we're capable of dealing with all this?
No.
Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Oh, love it.
Idiocracy. I feel like I have, but go deeper.
It more or less it's about someone that kind of like time travels to the future, and everyone is a moron.
Yeah.
Like the whole world turns moronic, and that's with social media and the way this and the amount of information that's coming in, and
That's where we're headed.
70% of it is
AI.
BS information that we're getting hammered into our faces.
like
We're
it's-
going that way, man. People are getting dumber and dumber.
I feel I explain more common sense things to people all the time.
Yeah.
And they don't
than
understand it.
They don't.
I hear you on that. It's like at work. I'll send an email. Easy directive. 1, 2, 3. Confirmed at the bottom. Capital
Yep.
letters.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes later, somebody walks into the office. Hey, I just want to make sure that you are confirmed on this and confirmed on this and confirmed on this. And I'll just sit there and stare.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to, but I'll just sit there and stare. And, you know, I'm only 35 and maybe this employee's 21. Maybe the first professional job they've had. And I'm just staring like, what?
Really?
How much?
Really?
What do I have to say? More confirmations? Do I have to put stars? Do I have to put emojis in? Like, what do I have to do?
No, you
Do
need
I-
to just do it yourself
Yeah, and that's what I found out a couple of things
and
where
just stop asking people to do stuff because it just doesn't work anymore.
it's like, hey, show up for work, please.
yeah.
Send.
Can you be here?
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you sure you need me in today? Oh, I don't know now. You know, I don't
Hang on,
know.
let me think about this.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're fired.
But I like
Can't
we
do that
are
anymore.
we are becoming like I explained like I explained somebody when I was in a tree stand the other day, and they were like, I'm they wanted to get better at deer hunting, and I was like, go deer hunting, right? There's no like bad. You need to sit in the woods. Like your trail camera's not going to do all the work for you. It's a very small window. Like if your trail camera's here, the world record buck could just be like walking around your camera. You don't know. Maybe he's even closer. You got to go. And well, where do I find the time? Well, boy, that's hardly my problem. But like,
Yeah.
like you have to go. Like effort. Like I really feel like in the last year, I just want to see effort, and it's because you don't see effort from anybody,
No.
right?
No.
Well, I want to do this. Okay, well, how are you going to get that? I don't know. Well, effort is like step one, but that's not a thing anymore. Can you imagine? I think about this, and Remembrance Day's coming up.
Yeah.
And that is a very, very important thing for me, just growing up in like the farming community. And I got to meet a whole ton of World War II vets when they were in their 60s, still working, still functional. Like they weren't old. I feel bad for my kid that he'll never meet somebody who was in
Yep.
World War II. Like
Pretty
it
well
is
any war.
ingrained into my soul what these people gave up.
Yeah.
Like I've met them. I met people
Yeah.
who had given up everything to
They
go
used
to
to
war.
bring them into schools.
They did for
Yeah.
sure.
Public school.
Yep.
You got to turn that the other way. You caught more. But I feel like I don't know how to explain this, but like Remembrance Day seems to mean less and less as we get older, because the younger generations, they've never met anybody who went to war.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see the effects of PTSD. I can remember we used to go to somebody we rented land from for cattle. The gentleman, when I was a little kid, he was probably in his late 60s, chewing tobacco in his mouth, and he drank a whole lot, like a lot. And I remember my grandfather, we would get there, and every time we went, he would just say, do not disrespect that man. So I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And then one day I got yippy for something. And my grandfather explained that that man, you owe him. He was like, do you know why he doesn't care about his clothes, and he chews tobacco, and he swears all the time, and he always looks tired, and he looks miserable, and he's drinking all the time? He says, you know why? And my grandfather is like, you could tell by the tone of his voice how serious something was.
If you knew what he's seen in his life.
He said in 1941 that man had to put a knife through a 14-year-old's throat in Germany. And he was like, that man drinks every day because he can't get over what he had to do. And in that second, I was like, wow, I never thought about it like that. Like I would probably be in the same shape if I had to do that. I think that we're missing that from the world. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine tomorrow if China declared war on Canada, who we're sending. Like, I feel obligated to join because who are we sending? The kids who can't confirm for the email? Well, you're going to be really disappointed when there's
Whoa, hang on. We got a March 10K? Hang on here.
Right?
Hang on.
We got to sleep in the mud? What do you mean? Nobody?
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Can you imagine being in your foxhole, being like, well, the Uber Eats is not working?
Right?
How am I going to do a TikTok dance?
You're
here?
going to, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and at the same time, every time
not
somebody comes to me and they're like, you would shoot a deer? And I'd be like, what? Like, do you understand what's going on in the world right now? Like, you need to be self-efficient. I'm telling you, shit hits the fan tomorrow. Everybody will be wish they went and took that hunter education course, right? Then purchased a firearm. Because, who's coming to get your food?
I mean, I'll be honest. I look at it this way. If everything goes all to hell and we get like World War III and we're right in the shit bucket, I'm pretty sure the guys in this room will be okay.
I'll take it, Kreger.
Right?
Bring the family. Jump in the truck. Oh, I'm going to unload.
You know how they say, like, I don't need to worry about getting my own food because I'll just come and take yours?
Yeah. But, like...
There's a lot of guys out there that you'd be
And
able
we're-
to do
somebody
that.
I'm not
sitting in
getting.
Ian's tree
I'm
stand
not.
right now.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not getting into conspiracy theory, but like, man, history repeats itself, and things are getting weird. And there's only if 46,000 people got in the door, 4.6 million stood outside the door because they can't afford to get in the door.
Yeah.
They can't even remortgage their mortgage to get in the door.
They did
And
it
I-
for Taylor Swift. They couldn't do it 2 times in a year.
The Taylor Swift thing. Like, do you get what I'm saying though? Like,
Priorities.
And maybe you're right. Maybe it's the social media directing our priorities in the wrong way. Do you think?
How often do you have something to do at home, any one of you, and you pick up your phone and 10 minutes, 15 minutes is gone?
Yeah.
That's mostly just when I poop.
I try now to make
I was
every
trying to avoid
second
that
count. Do you think as we get older, we like? I'm going to tell you right. I feel like when I was a teenager and a kid, like 24 hours was like a week. Like if I had to wait 2 hours for something, near kill me.
Yeah.
I feel like I get up every day at 6 a.m. and then I look at the clock and it's 1.
Yep.
And then I look at the clock and it's 5:15 and I got to cook dinner and then I got to go to bed. And I feel like that whole stretch was 5 minutes.
And what did I get done?
Nothing.
Like, what did I do all day?
Do you know what I mean?
Producer's mom wants to answer a question.
Who?
The producer's mom.
Oh. Is it on here?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys talk. But you're right. What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
When I go in,
My
like,
list of things to do gets bigger the harder I work.
It never ends.
Like I think I'm just going to put an email signature on my email saying like, sorry, I have lost control of the day.
Yeah.
Just on every
Yeah.
email. Just I've lost control of the day. Sorry.
I'll go into the office, and like for me, I like being out on the road and I like just doing the job. But like, own the company, I got to be there. I got to manage this. And when I start answering emails, it's exactly that. I'll go in. It's 9 a.m. I sit down. I open the laptop up. Okay, first email. Let's get this done. We'll ram this off, and I'll go out and I'll get some stuff done. I got to move some cars around. I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, look, it's 5 o'clock. Huh.
Yeah.
What'd you do? I answered 4 emails today.
Yeah. Like,
But did
I
you
feel
have
like
anybody come and ask you for clarification?
Yeah.
Getting back to the Remembrance Day thing, Ollie and I were walking into a store yesterday, and the cadets are out front collected for poppies.
I was there today. Sorry, Neil Klusterhoff's kid. I didn't have any cash.
I happen to have like $3 or $4 in my pocket, and I gave it to Ollie, and I'm like, "Here, put it in the box and get a poppy." He's like, "Why?" So I'll tell you when you're a little bit older, so you understand.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right? So he flipped a couple loonies in. I put a poppy on his jacket. He's like, "Well, what's that for, Dad?" I'll explain it for you when you're a little bit older, and like you'll understand it more. Like, but like they don't get it.
Cherry should have never been fired for what he said, like
No.
ever. And then like maybe they'll all get canceled, but you can't cancel me because I'm not really that popular. So,
It
but
is
listen,
wild.
if you like, man, like we wouldn't be doing this. We would be like clapping our heels and like
Wouldn't be speaking the
saluting.
same language we are.
We wouldn't. Like, man, can you imagine? And I drive this into my kid every day. Like, this doesn't matter because if they come and like pull your name, this will be your life, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like a movie to him. Like, but like, I've spent a lot of time in my life looking back and being like, man, I can't imagine what those men went through.
Mhm.
Right? The ones who volunteer. I remember my grandfather saying all the time, it is better to volunteer to be the guy who sees what's happening around the corner. Like, and like go volunteer. Like, if shit hits the fan, all them boys in World War I have my great-grandfather's paperwork. They went and signed up because they knew it'd be worse if they got forced to go.
Yeah.
Right? Like the guy in the platoon who doesn't really want to be here. Can you imagine like how many of those we would have? Okay,
Hey,
you're gonna
I
take
just
your
need
helmet.
you to go over that ridge. Just you first.
I remember being a teenager after watching Platoon and being like, oh my God, can you imagine being the bugger with the grenade in your teeth, crawling down that hole to find out like how shitty is that? So we do have a lot to be thankful for. I'd like, as much as like we're kind of beefing with the United States, if you're Canadian, I would thank an American soldier too, because the only reason why somebody doesn't come for all this water and softwoods and is because they're flexed down there, right? Like, man, can you imagine how long World War II would have gone on if like Pearl Harbor never happened, right? And the Americans didn't jump in.
Well, didn't just jump in, yeah.
Right? Like,
Yep.
like that's the real flex in World War II because, man, England was going to have a hard time against Germany if they hit the shores, and they were coming for us next. If America, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're just missing so much. Like, Trump, we're friends. You came to our aid. You came to England's aid. Like, we sent more troops per capita than any other. Like, how do we mess up so bad to get here in 2025 where $180,000 tickets was like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Not the right podcast for that.
What do you mean? What?
Not the right podcast for that topic.
For what topic?
How we got here.
Well, I just like, man, like social media is probably the answer. And the
Gentle parenting.
do you think so?
Oh God.
There's-
It's an
there-
interesting one. You know, it's funny. It's like, you know, it comes spring. The house next to you has got the windows open. You're like, oh shit, they do parent over there. I can hear them parenting.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the things. It's
I'm sure Stephanie next door hears me parenting all the time.
I hear you
parenting
parenting
is-
all the time.
That's the thing. It's like parenting is good, and people got shit on for parenting.
I can tell you when I was a kid at Zellers. Do you remember the old Zellers in Coburg?
Doesn't.
I got something. I'm like out the door and I slammed the door on a lady. Right?
Mm.
My mother made me carry her bags to her car, apologized 5 times, and then when we got behind her car, the old Pontiac, she beat the snot out of me. And she said, never do that to anybody ever again. Like, this is so serious. Do never not hold the door for anybody.
We've gone
You
from
probably
we've
have
gone
selfish
from,
little.
But you learned.
And
Yeah,
you're
with
happy
Zeller
probably
bags
because
like
she
a
beat you.
ninja. Wham, wham, wham. But sometimes I'm not kidding you. Like,
Here comes a
we-
can of soup.
We broke a lot of spatulas in this house. And you know what? At the time, I was not happy about this, right? I'll tell you that I couldn't understand why my dad at hockey was so mad all the time till I became a parent. And
Yep.
I went, holy shit, pass the puck. The guy's open. We're going to win. And then I went, oh, now I get why you were so mad.
There
right?
it is.
Like,
There it is.
like, but also in my world, I was like, the perspective up here, I don't get to be mad at Ashton because it's way harder down there than it is here. Of course, I can see the guy
Wide
hanging
open.
out of the blue line.
Maybe he can't.
No, because he's 4'3", right? Like, but so I do get that. But like, you're right. What Like, is everybody blowing popcorn up their kid's ass, being
Well-
like, you can be on TMZ one day if you do this and this and this and
They
this?
want to make the most amount of money with the least amount of work, and by using social media or something, people have seen it. Like, I mean, you take a look, for instance, at the guy from Coburg, what's his name? Josh Richards.
Okay.
Josh Richards is on Barstool Sports. And
No way.
He's right out of Coburg. He's got probably 6 million followers. His
Yeah,
dad's
yeah.
a teacher at St. Mary's, or was a
You know
teacher at
what?
St. Mary's.
What is his last name?
Josh Richards.
I think that guy followed me on Twitter. I didn't know that. X. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
This makes so much more sense. You just were like, okay.
And, you know,
Josh, I'm really sorry. Like,
Oh no, he's great. Like he from the start made videos in high school, video, post, and he did it. But like you were saying before, like he put the effort in.
I've never worked.
In. He failed. He got famous, and I guarantee
I've
you, he's
never
probably
worked on
had.
anything as hard as I work on this. I have
Yeah.
1,000 YouTube videos, which is mind blowing. Do you know how much editing I've done? Like, if I filmed a 10-minute video on YouTube, it took 10 hours to film that video, and then it took 10 hours to edit it.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it is so much work.
and
like,
for 10 hours for 1 hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Like a
Look at-
crazy amount of
Look
work.
at the golf.
I don't even want to talk about
We're
that.
not. We're not going to. But I'm just perspective.
We filmed
Right.
golf. I spent 7 days in my basement. I'd never edited something like that before. I'd like near insanity. Like ready to jump off. Are you hand signaling something? Whose fingers and what?
My fingers.
Oh, no,
Yours.
that's
Mine.
all
I
right.
don't
I didn't notice. It won't bother me. But
It
like,
wasn't the important
like
finger, so
I
we're
was
okay.
I had a hard time. I completely shut my life down. I lived it in that chair. I got to the point some days where I got to the third hole and I was like, oh my God, I'm not even close.
Thank God we didn't do
like,
18.
I'm not even kidding you.
Let's go mini putt next
and
time.
I can tell you that I spent at least 5 days editing, 12 hours a day. And like a hole would take 4 hours to make it perfect.
Yep.
And then you and I went through and found mistakes. And then me and Johnny Knoxville over there went through and found more mistakes. And then I uploaded it and I found more mistakes. Like, I feel like the social media game, it's, hey, this is so easy, and this is it. Like, man, it's a dream job, and you get to do whatever you want.
It's not
If it was easy,
It is
everybody would
not.
do it. It's not easy.
It
There's
is-
nothing. There's nothing worth doing that's easy. You know, if it's easy, and you're feeling lied to while you're doing it, there's something wrong.
You're right. Like,
No, it's
the
wild.
whole thing is that like you're supposed to say, "Oh, this is really easy, and you can do this yourself." You can't. You just can't.
It's like the people that market now. Come spend $2,000 for this master class and blow up your business by $500,000.
Yeah. Good luck. It's not how that works at all.
That's not the effort. Like, calculated effort is what's going to blow up your business to $500,000.
Working,
Yeah,
working,
calculated
and working,
effort.
and working. You'll get like, and maybe the mystery. That trail camera went off. Maybe the like the
That is a
mystery
mystery.
like the answer is that like I always thought that every day, like especially when I was younger, every day that I don't quit, somebody else did, which means I'm closer. I just have to like outlast all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can see in the social media game, like I used to think about this all the time. I used to get upset about, especially when I was younger, when the teacher would be like, you can be anything when you grow up. When I became an adult, I would be like, yeah, if your last name's this. The rest of us have very limited choices. Like, you either are going to hustle and work your arse off, but like you can't be like a surfer dude in California and become successful unless you have the right last name. Like, how many of these social media people do you find out that they're like, oh, he seems like a really great guy. Man, he's so down to earth. Man, he gets so much done in a day. And you're like, oh shit, his parents own 36% of GM. No wonder he has this. Right? Like, we could rock off a ton of content here if we had like 4 cameramen, 10 editors, and 10 more of me. We would be killing it. Like,
Yep.
the deeper I get in, and maybe just because I understand the business so well, speaking about Barstool Sports, I can't even imagine what it takes to pull off that.
Oh.
Like, I don't even, like, Dave, when I watch him, and I've talked about this openly, I was like, I wish I knew his schedule. I wish I got to see his schedule. Like, that would be, like, for somebody like me who understands about, like, time and effort and this, if I could just see that guy's 7-day schedule to see where fun and work and everything lines up, I would understand this so much better. I can't figure out how he does all of this.
He's managed. That's how he's.
Well, that's
he's a
they
managed
have
human
handlers.
being.
Yeah, and that's a big thing, and that's the
I'll
part
be your
that,
handler.
that's the part that we don't see. That's the part that they're not telling anybody. The whole social media game is that you can pull this off. Like, sure, you can pull this off, but can you really? Like, do you even know how to pull this off?
It's funny that we're talking about this because I remember when I started my company back in 2017 for cannabis packaging, I'd be emailing like Tweed, Afria, Aurora, all the largest businesses out there. And they'd say to me, hey, how do we pay for this invoice? I'd say, 1 second, I'm going to wrap in accounting for you, and Thomas is going to take care of that for you. There was no Thomas. There was no accounting.
Yeah.
I had 22 emails set up with different people's names that I would make the company look larger than what it is so that we...
But you have to do that.
Yeah, so like, you get this company coming in and there's a contract for $900,000 for, half of a year. And now you're looking at the company and all of their projections. They're a publicly owned company. You're like, oh, can I play that somehow, knowing more of this? But at the end of the day, they want to make sure your company is big enough to support their big company.
Yeah.
Here I am sitting in my office, one guy being 22 people trying to make it look, and then you got to remember what Thomas said. Then you got to remember what Cindy said and what Josh said, and you're like, oh, this is getting wild. And then sure enough, we get 5 employees. We had 10 employees, and I think in China we had 150 employees and probably 32 employees finally. But that took like 5-6 years to get to that. But it's playing that facade and giving that imagery of how it is. And like people that are watching this podcast right now don't even know we have a live audience behind us right now watching us. Like there's
like
50
the Price
people
is
back
Right.
there. Yeah.
Like everybody is ready over there to jump into like edit mode as soon as the second this is over.
Can you put the clap sign on for
I'm
them?
going to go upstairs.
We need the applause.
I'm going to go
Applause.
upstairs.
The applause.
I'm going to hit the whirlpool. I'm going to do a couple laps in the heated outdoor Canadian pool. And then I'm going to bed for about 17 hours.
This will all be
When
uploaded
I
and ready
wake
to go
up in
tomorrow.
the morning, this will all be done. But
Thomas will take care of it for you.
I get the sense of that. I get the sense of this too. Is that like when people talk to me about that stuff, they think that that's what's going on, and I'm like, no. Even when we started Beer League and I started adding people, I would make sure that I texted the group chat and I'd be like, it's 3:45 and I'm editing. I want you guys all to know I'm doing my part.
Yep.
Right? And then I would text them at 7 a.m. and be like, I'm awake and I'm going to film the next thing. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys are going to work and I value your time because time, like you guys have families, you guys have shit to do. I really appreciate like Chris's at Deer Camp. I really appreciate you guys filling in. Like, I understand that like the only thing I have in common with Elon Musk is that neither one of us can buy time. That like none of us can buy time. It could be over tomorrow morning. Like you can't buy time.
You're not wrong.
I'm hardly ever, but do you know what I mean?
Like the Yankees.
Like social media seems like the easiest solution to everything. It's not. It's the hardest job I've ever had in my whole life.
How many people have tried to start it and then quit because it is hard?
Well,
It just takes so
I remember
much.
watching Shark Tank? Yeah, Shark Tank. All the entrepreneurs go on, pitch their ideas.
Yeah.
I loved this moment because you could see it seething out of Kevin O'Leary or Arlene, and they'd be sitting there and be like, all right, so what have you done to try and sell your product into stores?
Nothing.
I'm just building funds. I'm doing this now. They're like, excellent. But why haven't you picked up the phone?
Yeah.
Why have you not picked up a phone and reached out to as many people as you can? Well, that's why I'm actually here today to help use your leverage and this and this. They're like,
No.
number one time they don't get a deal. Never. It's like pick up the phone, do it.
Yeah.
Everybody who owns a business or have done anything like that, there does become a point where you everything you're afraid of, you got to just throw her away. You got to block
you
it out,
just-
Yeah.
Oh,
and you got to do things that you're not comfortable with. Like if you're not uncomfortable on a daily basis, you're not trying hard enough. You should
Yep.
you should owe 10 people a favor. Like 10 people big enough favors that like you got to get up and do this right now.
Yeah.
Right? You like that
Yep.
that is the game you're playing. Like you do need help. You'll also learn that you don't ask for help on something you can do yourself, right? But when you do need help, you need to be reliable enough that you would show up for the other person because they need to know that, right? Like if I need this and this and this, I owe you one. And to run a successful business, either one of you two, if you said like, "Hey, thanks, Ian, I owe you one," I'd be like, "All right." Like that means something.
Yep.
But just because I know what time value is worth, sweat equity is a big thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what are you looking at?
Nothing.
I had something.
I
to
can't
say
believe
and
you
I
wore
forget.
that shirt.
Why?
I don't know, it's a losing team.
Yeah. I can't believe you wore that hat. No. Losing team.
Not in the long run. What, dude?
I remember. That's what I was going to say. I
Oh,
remember
oh.
going back to the business thing for a sec. I remember I had this mentor. His name was Slava.
Okay.
He's up in Newmarket. Great guy, big investor guy, thinks like no one I've ever seen before. And he said to me, I called him one day. I said, "Listen, I'm leaving my full-time position like ASAP, and I'm starting my own company. This is what I'm doing." His number one thing he said to me, he says, "Brad, have you ever been comfortable watching $6,000 burn in front of you and you can't do anything to stop that fire?" I said, "No, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that at this point in time."
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes, "Listen, if you're going to open a business and you're going to make choices and you're going to advise people on choices, you better be used to the number one thing in business is watching money burn."
How many times do I have, like every day it seems like I need something. Like not even once. Like this cannot continue unless I figure out how to get this.
Yep.
Audio
Right?
cable.
Yep.
Oh,
The first podcast we did.
it is. It never ends. Like ever.
Trying to grow. Like our
Oh.
company grows and
Yeah,
grows and grows,
yeah,
and
yeah.
every time we grow, I need something to help make it grow, and I'm always trying to think 2, 3, 4 steps ahead.
For sure.
So I'm just siphoning money.
You're
for
you're
stuff
trying to plan.
just to get it going,
Yep.
and I'm trying to get ready for what's coming, whether it comes or not. At least I'm ready.
If you think that you can do something for $1,000, bet on 10.
Yeah,
Because-
it's exactly that. It's like people will think, "Oh, you just hired a new employee. That salary's $80,000 a year." It's like, no, like Dave's situation, you hire that new employee. That employee off the bat's probably $10,000 an outfit. Then
Yeah.
you've got to get a car. Then you've got to get them insured. That employee's actually like a $300,000 employee
Yeah,
a
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Oh, it's constant
And
investment.
the
And then
time
that
of-
person burns you, and
Well, and like
I hear you,
Training.
buddy. I hear you on that one.
training, right? Like you invest all this time into somebody to realize that it's not going to work out, and then like start again, right?
Hire fast, fire fast.
Yeah, yeah. And like,
Unfortunately, it's and the biggest thing in business that employees come in and look at, they look at it sometimes as an employment service. And it's like, no,
More or
we
less.
are a business. We are not an employee in
Yep.
service. Even if we're breaking even every year, that's not why I want to be in business.
No.
I want to be in business to make your life easier. And when we grow, everybody grows.
I saw maybe 6 months a good quote when it was basically if you're not making money, you got yourself a hobby. You're not a business
Yeah.
until you're
Yeah.
making money,
yeah. It's-
right? And that like it's hard to have like people you like and people you care about and like, but it's a business, and like
you
if
can
you're not
still
making
you can still care about the people that work for you. You can still try and make their lives better, but you gotta always have in the back of your head, they aren't there forever.
no,
What's the best for
They
business?
they are not invested in the business like you are invested in that. Like this is my future, my family's
Yeah.
future. This is my daughter's future. I'm looking for. The employees mean something to me, but at the end of the day,
It's
again,
a business.
It's a business, and
Yep.
they're gonna find a way to go. Nope, I hate this. I hate what I'm doing. I'm going somewhere else.
If you're not part of the solution, you're
cool.
part of the problem.
And sometimes you get the other end of it. Like I had this one employee one time, I worked with her for probably 4 or 5 years, and she was great. You know, it's like every time I turned around, she's trying to figure out how can this be better? How can this
Yep.
be better? And
Yep.
then one day she said to me, she's like, listen, like I want to be an owner in this business. Like I want to buy into this business. And you find those people sometimes.
Yep.
And I never thought of partnerships. And I was like, no problem. Like don't even have to buy in. I'll sign you on to the paperwork. Like you've shown me everything, and you've taught me more things than I've taught myself over the last 5 years of trying to start this business. So like 100%, and you get those people sometimes that you find, but damn, they're few and far between.
Yeah, they really
That's why
are.
my special operations team is only 4 people.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I have 3 people along myself that are as invested in this, that want to put that time in the training and the volunteering and all that extra.
Yep.
I have well over 100 employees.
Yeah.
So that tells you something, right?
Yep.
Like, I'm not saying any of the others are bad, and I want to be,
When,
I love you all, but they aren't invested.
yeah. Somebody once told me that nobody will love your brand as much as you love your brand, and I get that, right? And
Yep.
you can't like.
And you can't expect it.
No, you can't,
no.
and you'll just drive yourself crazy hoping that somebody cares about this as much as you do. To some people, it's just a job,
Yeah.
or it's just something I do for fun, or it like. I feel like I haven't slept since March. I don't know why I can't sleep. Before that, I could go to bed at 9 o'clock and wake up 5 o'clock perfectly. I
Because you knew
sleep.
the Yankees were going to get kicked out.
That could be it. I don't sleep at all. Like, man, I cannot sleep. But I spend nights thinking, like, when you're busy from 7 till 10 p.m., you have to, like, there has to be some creative time to do. What are we going to do
You want to
next?
claim your day back.
Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, I think that when I get everything done, and I feel very successful as like when this gets on to Spotify, I've completed a task. That is like the final step of this, letting this podcast go, and it's out there. I will lay in bed tonight, exhausted, thinking, what can I do to improve this all?
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do tomorrow? How do I reach more people?
I'll give you a piece of advice. You need sleep.
You
and
do.
You need to calm that head down so that you can have time to think. And that's the thing. It's like I had this one employee in one time, and they never slept. And I asked, I said, why aren't you sleeping, man? Like, you're coming into work dogged. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? And he's always wanting to get that next best thing. He wants to get bigger. And I said to him, like, listen, man, I'm sorry. I got to break your heart here. Like, unfortunately, in this company, what I see, that's not the position for you. Like, you are an amazing CSR and account rep.
Mm-hmm.
You do this job better than anybody. You definitely are going to be the director of all the CSRs and everything in this company. But he kept sewering his entire career because he wasn't focused on what he was very, very good at and mining very well. He always was focused on the things he wanted to go and do. And it was taking it off of that main focus on, if he just did that and kept doing that, he would get there faster than trying
100%.
to beg and plead and say and trying to prove himself and make the mistakes that he was making.
I'm much better now. Like, I deer hunted tonight. This will end the 4th week of October, which is like, I don't know how I'm going to edit this video because it in my head it doesn't make sense, but I'll get something out of it. But I also knew tonight when I was sitting in my tree, I was like, firearm starts tomorrow. I'm not doing this for 2 days. Well, I'm going home and I need a break. I'm exhausted, right? I knew when I was walking out of the woods tonight and with that heavy backpack and everything, and I was like, oh, we got to be live at 8. I was like, you need a break. Monday, Tuesday, you're not looking at your trail camera pictures. You can do a little bit of editing. Me and Johnny Knoxville will do some planning. But, like, I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? And when I get up at 7 a.m. and I'm in a panic, I'm going to go back to bed.
Good.
Right? You deserve a break. You worked hard. And I think the hardest part I had from, like, working for myself now was it's okay to have a break. Like, I would work all day, but It's all right to have a morning off when you can work in the evening,
Yeah.
right? Like you need breaks. Like your brain has to settle. And sometimes I've noticed that like when you do have the breaks, that's when the great ideas start flowing again, right?
Big time. I mean, you said it perfectly. As soon as you get a break and you can focus on something else and you come back to that, you'll see the missings. You'll see what
for
you
sure.
can find. And breaks, I tell you, it's like when people leave a job, quit a job, they want to jump right back into that job. When in your life, when you are over 30 years old, are you going to be able to say, I can literally take 3 weeks right now and not have to be accountable to anything but what I want to be accountable to? It's the best time ever.
It really is. And we all need this. And like, I don't think that we break enough, right? Like sometimes it's all right to just vibe and sit and relax. Like I watched not as much baseball as I have in the past, but like I really made this year like a couple times during the week to just be like, no matter where we're at 8 p.m., you are stopping everything and you're going to just enjoy the game. Sometimes I watch the game and I edit videos and I text and I get nothing out of the game. I like sometimes, and it's all right. I'm giving everybody a permission at home. Sometimes it's all right to just go, you know what? We're going to have some canned spaghetti for dinner. We're going to just relax, right? It doesn't always have to be. I feel sometimes like, especially like people are cooking 4-course meals on a Wednesday for their Instagram.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And like sharing the pictures. And I'm like, I was like, man, like just go sit on your deck.
Eat a can of ravioli.
Yeah.
Out of the can.
Yeah.
Cold.
Like,
Yeah.
like, do you know what I
Cold.
mean? Like sometimes it feels good to just like, I can tell you that like, usually on hockey nights, I love Mr. Noodles. I've got a special way to cook it. I like putting a little onion in there. I like Ashen is on a honey garlic sausage kick. We cook like 12 sausages in the air fryer, chop them up, throw them in a big thing of Mr. Noodles. It's hockey night, and there's not a lot of time. There is something about like comfort food, like the taste of your youth, right?
Yeah.
Like I try to eat as healthy as I can, but like cheat a little. You know what? I have started in the habit. I didn't eat sugar for a year. Every time I go to the dollar store, I buy a whole I really like Sour Patch Kids. I buy a whole bunch of packs of Sour Patch Kid. Every time I complete a video and upload it, I get a bag of Sour Patch Kids, like as a treat to reward myself. Just if you just finish this, you can go and relax, eat your Sour Patch Kids. You'll burn it off tomorrow walking.
Yep.
Right?
And it's like you said, when kids want that reward, it's what we were as a kid. Like, hey, I want to go play outside and ride my bike. No, you got to eat your dinner first.
Yeah.
Or it's like, you have to do this before you get that. And that's how we were.
Did you guys ever deliver newspapers?
Yep.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass. I
Yep.
never see anybody delivering newspapers anymore. Like
They don't
that
have
was
them anymore.
I was gonna
Because
say, I
print
don't
doesn't
think they're-
exist
yeah,
anymore.
they don't
right.
exist.
That was such a great learning experience for me. Like I can remember we had a Jack Russell Terrier. I would get home and I'd be like, on a Wednesday, I'd deliver to the Northumberland News and I'd be like, I want to go fishing so bad. And my mom would be like, you got to deliver your papers. I would run. Me and that dog.
Just get it done.
That paper bag probably weighed more than I did at that age, and I would run. And my mom would be like, as soon as it's done, you can do whatever you want. But at the time, I was kind of mad. But now I look back and I'm like, that drilled so much of like, get it done, and then you can go do what you want. I notice all the time now, Ashton will argue with me for longer than it would have taken to just do it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's been trained at school or something that everything's negotiable. It's not. This is not a democracy in this house. I'll tell you that much.
No, you're
This is
doing
a-
it.
This is a dictatorship. I've taken over. Right? It will take an army or him growing to dethrone this prince. Right? Like, but it like. I think that like this has been kind of like a tough conversation a lot, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who are listening who are disappointed by some of this honesty, but it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Like
No.
it really isn't. Like we're gonna wrap this up soon, but like when I was 20, I thought when you were 40, those people knew everything. that you had it like
Oh,
that
yeah.
like figured out, like, right? And I remember like getting to 40 and being like, I don't know nothing. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do tomorrow.
My parents were doing this. I was like, oh my goodness.
Like great actors. I really thought they had it figured out, right? And then looking back now, as I like put the pieces together, I was like, you guys had no idea and you lied to us.
And we do it with our kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Same thing.
Like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you got to protect them a little bit,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I can tell you that I'm much more open and honest with Ashton, and I will be like, listen, you got to do this because I have to do this or we are going to starve.
Yeah.
You pick. Right? And I'm like, and I will tell him sometimes, and I will grab him by the little cheeks and be like, I'm not joking. Pick.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to do?
Yeah.
Right? Like, do you want to go build iPhones in China? Like, honest to God, kid, like, the options are limited here. Right? Like,
Uh-huh.
it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, I feel like this is just such a weird environment we're living in, and I feel really bad for young kids because of we're confused by all this. How much they be confused?
Well, and we grew up through it, right? Like, our generation was. So 47 is where I'm
Yep,
sitting at.
yep.
As of
43.
yesterday.
Happy belated
Happy
birthday.
birthday, yeah. Happy
belated.
belated, yeah.
Old man.
You
So,
made it.
Another
That's
day.
what the creaking is, I'm hearing.
It's just it's my shoulder and my elbow, yeah. We were the first generation to grow up with no electronics,
Yeah.
into basic electronics, into what we have now, and I have no clue. My kids
But do you ever
pulling
feel
stuff
like
up, and I'm like, she's 9, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Every
that our
kid's toy
generation's
has a
so
touch
lucky that
screen.
we didn't have the internet, and we know what life was like before internet.
We know
Right?
what life was like with LimeWire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we learned how to fix things. through
Yeah.
older people that taught us how to fix.
The
things.
first
right.
time I ever saw the internet was in grade 9.
Yeah.
And I remember we went to a computer class and we were doing chat rooms, but you would post in the chat room and all the feed would come up and then you would refresh and the answer would come up. But even when you DM somebody, it was like above the line.
Yeah.
It was like Hawaiian chat life or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But
Weird.
IRC chat.
ICQ. I remember when ICQ started,
ICQ.
and then MSN started. Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
And, like-
MSN. You sign on, sign off, sign on, sign off, so your crush would notice you.
Yeah, right. And how that's turned. But I didn't spend 24 hours a day on MSN. Like, I would check it and I would chat if I was free, but like,
Well, because you didn't get the phone line that long.
Yeah,
No,
that's the thing.
no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
remember my one friend in high school. They got a second phone line so they could be on the phone,
phone and the
and
internet.
internet.
Well,
at
we
the
did that at
same
my place
time.
too.
Do you guys remember running like before cordless phones, like the three-way splitters?
Oh,
You
yeah.
would run
Oh,
like
yeah.
a three-way splitter and
Oh,
this
yeah.
three-way splitter, and then look for another 50 feet of cord, and like
Yeah.
we used to run cords all through this house.
I'd run it through the ductwork in my house.
Yeah.
My dad's
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, nothing."
I remember we were trying to run something one time, and we had an iguana named Bonehead. And my dad was like, we were doing something
Creative
with the
name.
ductwork, and he was like, if you see the iguana, let me know. And I was like, what? And I guess he'd been free for 4 days. Don't tell your mom.
Did you find it?
Yeah, we found him. Yeah. But
the-
like,
in the
it's
ductwork.
just changed. Like, as cool it is to grow up and have all this technology at your fingertips, I try to tell Ash all the time, like, you're missing out on so much.
Yeah.
Go build a fort. Go fall out of a tree. Come home with a busted arm.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
the stories I remember from a kid wasn't like were some like, I almost died today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
We were talking about that last time.
I remember
Right?
that. I remember growing up. I grew up on the corner in Port Hope on Freeman and Heneage, and there's a beautiful park on Heneage.
Yep.
Me and my buddy Zach Simmons went down with 2 shovels one day, and we're like, we're digging. We're gonna dig a hole, and we dug a hole. We were probably 4'2" at the time, and this hole was way over our heads. And next thing you know, we look up, and there's 2 police officers standing. We're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" We're like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're just digging a hole." They're like, "Just digging a hole in a public park." We're like, "Yeah, we just got bored, and my
Yeah.
mom said go do something. We started digging a hole. Our dads dig holes, so we want to dig holes."
Yeah.
Well, just to let you know that house over there called us to come check out to see what you guys were doing.
Who was excavating?
Yeah. And we're like, it's fine. Like, we know what we're doing. It's fine. Like, we've got an exit way out of here, an entryway in. And they stood there and they made us fill that hole in. And it was harder filling that hole in, crying through it all. We thought we were out there for 6 hours. It was probably an hour.
But like, man, like, but those are the things you remember. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I remember cutting the tree down at the park. Mr. B lent me his chainsaw. We talked about that. Like, that was a great day. I'll never forget the look on his face when Mrs. B was giving him trouble, and he was like, all right, I'll leave it in the shed where we don't have to deal with Mrs. B tomorrow. Good luck, right? Bags of nails. The town park in Port Hope, there must be 10,000 nails in trees to this day. They're probably way up the tree.
Yeah.
But man,
They've definitely grown up.
I certainly wouldn't want to be the guy cutting firewood out of any of them pine trees down there, because you're going to be in for a surprise.
They're going to think it's something from like the 1800s.
Yeah.
Nope, just Ian.
No, just
hammering
Ian.
away.
Screws. Like, I remember, like, we didn't even have like cordless drills. Like, you had to run power.
Oh yeah, you're running like 30-foot extension
Yeah.
cords.
Yeah.
I'll never
Right.
forget that time getting chased by that bull up the hill.
Yeah, right.
Never in my life.
But like, if you didn't go outside, how much would have you missed? I remember me and Brian Bracken caught 5 of the biggest trout ever at Gage's Creek, and we kept them, right? And we really just wanted to show everybody. And we walked from Gage's Creek to Brian's house in rubber boots and shorts, but we were wet. And I'll never forget the rash I had around, like where it was rubbing.
Oh, the
was
boots.
raw. So Brian will remember this for sure. We were young. I remember like my hands were so sore from carrying fish and fishing rods. And then we got home and my old man was pissed and made us clean them out the backyard. Yeah. But like, I remember just being like, we did it.
Yeah.
Right? We gave the fish to my dad's friend Vern in Keswick, and he was so appreciative of this, right? But it was a rewarding experience, the whole thing. I remember Mr. Seven, who lived across from Brian Bracken, who was my grade 6 teacher, came out, and he's like, we were out in a charter boat all day, and we didn't catch anything. And we're like, yeah, right? Like,
love it.
Kids today are missing that.
Now you can fish. You can fish on your PlayStation.
Right?
See, it's fine.
Somebody asked me. Somebody sent me a social media message, and they were like, "You must spend a ton of time hunting on the video games." I was like, "I don't know, video games." Like, no, I want to go outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I don't care about ticks. Like every time I get a tick and I pull it out of it, I'm like, I wonder what you caught. Good luck.
I wonder how the Lyme disease is going to be.
Eat that.
I remember as a kid the bridge on Cranberry Road going over the 401.
Yeah.
Rode our bikes up there. And we're just looking at the traffic. And my buddy goes, let's see how many trucks we can get to honk. So we just started doing this on top of the bridge. Next thing you know, here, smash. Did a 3-car pileup. This convertible's coming through, waved up his hand, smashed into the side of the wall in the 401, and we're like,
run!
Oh my God. We got on the
pedal
bikes.
your ass off.
We went down to Centennial, and we got in the house, and my buddy's dad was a firefighter at the time, and boom, heard the call out come on the radio. We're
No
like,
way.
And his dad looks at us. We look at him. He looks back at us and goes, I'll talk to you guys later. We're like, oh my God. And then sure enough, he came home, and he's like, so... The people on scene told us there was 2 kids up top, no shirt, shorts, blue bike, yellow bike, trying to get them to honk their horns. Do you guys have a clue who that would be?
Nope.
No.
I don't know. We're not allowed to go past this road on our bikes, so
That's
why would
so
we
weird.
be up there?
Why would someone have the same bikes and outfits as us?
Yeah, I don't get it. And sure enough, we're still in the same
I'd like to report my bike stolen. But like, I used to ride my bike from this house to Bewdley to go and watch bass tournament weigh-ins when I was like a little kid. Like, no, my parents weren't taking me, right?
I rode my bike from Garden Hill to Harwood.
Really?
I went from Port Hope to Bowmanville.
For a date?
Yeah.
For a date?
And fishing.
Nice.
Better than a date.
Zip tie a fish
I
rod
remember
to your
one
fit
Christmas
rod.
I got a telescope rod and like the saddlebags for my bike so that I could like go fishing further.
Yep.
The bike memories are the best memories.
I
Like,
never
me and my
see
buddy,
bike gangs anymore.
Zach Simmons, that guy, we were always together.
Scooter
we go
kids.
out to, we wanted to see what that big stack was out
Wesleyville?
west of Port Hope. So
Oh,
we just
Wesleyville.
rode towards it. I think we were 9 years old. We're out there. We're coming back down Highway 2, and I blew a tire. And there's no cell phones. There's nothing. We harassed a bell guy to hook a phone up to the telephone pole to try and call my dad's work.
I can remember fishing and call this house collect and be like, done fishing, pick me up at Byway.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best way.
Absolutely. I like
Right?
to make a click
Movie's
call,
over.
please.
Pick us up.
Yep.
But like, I learned so much resilience from just like being in the wild as a kid. Like, do you know what I mean?
But you
like,
can't. You just
but
can't
here's
do
the
it
other
anymore.
thing too. You can't. Like, I would, even at 14, I worry about Ash because parents aren't the same. Like,
No.
like somebody, if you were getting beat up in the 90s, somebody's dad had to pull over
Come in
and been like, enough is enough.
Now
and
it's
then, yeah, 100% it is, right?
Uploaded to YouTube in 10 minutes.
yeah.
Right?
World
you're,
star.
You're exactly right.
Put on Coburg Crime Watch.
Like,
Yeah.
I like again. I knew somebody's parents on every street in Port Hope that if something was happening, you could go to this house, right?
Yeah.
Block parents.
Block parents. I was just going to say that.
This is a
A
block
little,
parent
a
neighborhood.
little sign in the front window.
But there's liability in that now. Like you don't want to stop.
Well, that's
the fi-
what's
but,
killed
like,
us.
Because
That is
if
what
you
has
grab that
killed
kid
everything
and
is
that
liability.
kid's parents
You're
sue
going
you,
to jail.
like
Yeah. You put
because
your hands on my kid, I'm suing you.
I remember I was
My
like,
dad had to beat the piss out of anybody who said that to them in the 90s. You touch my kid, my dad had just punched you.
Yeah.
Like right.
All right,
away.
I'm not going to touch your kid, but I'm touching you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember I was like 12 years old and we were able to go anywhere. Then all of a sudden one day this guy was released from prison
Yeah.
and he moved into an area near us and
And
they
you're
were-
not going anywhere.
you're not going anywhere now because he has something to do with kids from prison and you're not going outside anymore. And I remember I was cutting this one lawn in the backyard and the backyard met up with his backyard. And just because my parents scared the shit out of me like that, I'm back there cutting this lawn like he's going to come get me. Who the hell would want to take a 180-pound 12-year-old and try and feed him?
Yeah.
No one.
Nikki says that to me all the time. She'll be like, where's Ashton? And I was like, well, yeah, somebody will bring him back. I was like, I hardly want him. Like, no way anybody's going through that.
Yeah.
It's just
Our childhood education, I expected to be on fire a lot more than I was.
Yeah, like where's
Yeah.
the quicksand?
Yeah.
I
Like,
wanna deal
where's
with
all the
I want to
quicksand?
deal with quicksand.
Do you remember like building BMX ramps?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
bricks?
come on.
And like you would hit the first bugger who'd hit it and you'd be like, oh my God, the fourth brick didn't stay. That guy lost 4 teeth.
We used to take from.
But I remember being proud of this. Like
Yeah.
you'd be like, look, Mom,
I don't have any teeth, but we're here.
we learned about leverage today.
and inertia.
yeah, right?
I remember we used to go over to Gilmer's and harass the yard guys. Hey, where are your cutoffs? We need cutoffs from you. We
Yeah.
need to make this. We need to make that. And I remember one day, finally, the guy came out and he gave us like brand new pieces of wood. And we came home and my dad's like, yeah, I finally had to go over there and like put $60 on an account because they were sick and tired of you guys going over and asking.
Love it.
But then, like, those are what memories are made of. And I just think that, like, you've missed so much. Like, even, and wrapping this up, if you were at the game last night and you spent 60 grand and today you're really upset that you spent the 60 grand, you like, because it's not the answer,
You made your own bed.
right? You are way better to like stay at home with somebody you really appreciate spending time with and having a conversation and watching the game. And if they won, it would have been awesome. And if they lose, you're not out.
How much fun did we have last night just sitting around the fire, just gabbing? You know
Had
what
a
I
great
mean?
time. It was awesome.
And you can't get that when you go to the game.
But
It's
even though
loud
you
and just-
lost, it was still
it was still
awesome.
a good time.
It was
Yeah.
still an experience.
Yep.
We
You'll
had a
never
great
have
time.
that
you're,
again.
you're having a good time,
Yeah.
watching a good time. You're not part of the loss in the stadium where everybody went from having a grand old time
To
to
crying.
Exactly. You guys are still having a good time after the
Sure,
loss.
there was a couple of F-bombs or just, you're mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
my
all right
neighbors
to
were
be
really
mad.
happy.
But like,
The neighbors loved me. I was yelling and hooting all night.
but like, man,
Cops
like,
didn't show up, we were
imagine
fine.
last night
Yeah.
when the double plate happened.
Oh, I got a
and,
story about
and
cops.
the silence in the thing, and
Oh.
everybody just realized what they'd lost, and it wasn't just a game, right? I'll bet you some people can't buy groceries this week because they went to the
I
game.
bet you some people are going to lose their house.
Yeah.
So I got a story about cops. So
Okay.
we had a pretty late night at your place last night, right? We didn't get home till about 12:30.
Uh-huh.
I was up till I don't know, 1:30 or 2 watching stupid post-game
Stuff.
trauma. About 4:30 this morning, Ollie's trying to get on Stephanie's phone because he just gets out there and downloads games and plays Mario Brothers. She changed the password. So the next thing that comes up is emergency call only.
Oh, good for him.
Password must be 911.
Good for him.
I know this number.
So finally, she grabs the phone, gives it to me. I put it at my bedside table. Zzz, zzz, starts buzzing at me.
Yeah.
I look up, I'm like, unknown number. Hello? This is 911 emergency. Is there an emergency at your house? No.
Pardon?
Everybody's in bed. Well, we've had a call, four calls from
Oh
this
my
number.
God.
Yeah, I just want to report that the Jays lost, and I don't know what to do.
Good on Ollie.
Ollie says, the one time he says, I fell. I hangs up the phone.
Oh my God.
So she's like, well, there's an officer on his way over.
Oh my God.
And now it's, I don't know, 4:45.
Yeah.
Steph's like, who's on the phone? I'm like, 911. She just jumps out. She's like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, apparently Ollie's called 911 four
Four
times.
times.
So I will tell you, my 40th birthday party, 3 a.m. I went out to the front of the house to get something out of my truck. I'd had a lot of beverages that night. We're having a gathering out the backyard. And I'm out there and police pull up. And I knew the 2 officers just from like doing Port Hope stuff over the year. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah. And we're shooting the shit. And they're like, is there a Sam here? And I was like, yeah, he's out the backyard sitting around drinking beers. They go, he dialed 911. And I said, oh, do you want me to get him? They were like, no, it's all right. And like, they knew me and they were like, it's cool. Everything's all right. And I was like, yeah. And just getting darts out of the truck and heading back. So I go back there and I was like, Sam, you called 911. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, the interesting part is you could have been dead and they didn't come back here to check if you were all right.
So where's Sam today?
So the cop came in the house,
Yeah.
talked to Ollie, and Ollie's like, I don't want to go to jail. Right?
Really?
And his little cute little, I don't want to go to jail.
He does have those eyes.
It's just a,
Hold on, I got to hug Ash. Bye. You remember that? Yeah. Ash is like, why are you hugging me? You let me play your game. And Ash is like, okay.
You're right, yeah. So he was there for probably 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow. And then he sees, no problem, no harm, no foul, just whatever. Took, but
Poor Ollie.
but the kid, and then he was awake the rest of the day till like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then he just, boom,
Done.
crashed.
Yeah.
Right? But I was like, what? Like, really?
At least they were good.
Yeah.
Like the police, like at
Yeah.
least they came and checked.
He was a good guy.
Did they show him the
Yeah,
lights?
yeah.
No. They watched for him. Ollie's like looking at the front window. He's like, they're here.
Well, pack your bag, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, my mom took me to the police station once when I was a kid and showed me jail. Had the officers take me down and be like, if you mess up anymore and give your mom a hard time, you'll end up here. And, like, that was a real
That was a thing.
That was a real thing.
I never had
Yeah.
that happen.
I did. I was a weapon.
I was a country kid.
But I went there and they shut the doors and I was like, and I looked at my mom and I was like, okay, we can go home now. I was like, I'm on your team. I never got
Did
in
the cell
trouble.
doors shutting sound the same?
You know what? It was cold. Like, and I just remember being like, okay, I get that they're not playing around anymore. Right? And you know what? Good on the cop because I was like, I want out now. And he was like, I'm going to go talk to your mom upstairs. And I spent 10 minutes down there by myself.
Yep.
And I was like, I am never coming back here. Ever. Right? And then, like, that's not a thing anymore. I would bet if you took your kid and you'd be basically turning yourself in. Right? It would be like an investigation. And I think sometimes, especially back then, like, my mom just wanted a hand. Mine, she was like, trying to stop me from getting a hand from the old man if she wouldn't explain to him that, like, the situation we're in. It's easier to just roll up to the police station and be like, hey,
Yeah,
Like
wanna have a chat.
she went in.
Scare the shit out of you.
She went in before, right? I'm sure, like it was all planned, right? But I'm sure the officers back in the 80s and 90s were like, "Yep, no problem, Mrs. West.
Oh yeah.
We'll get this out of them."
Oh
My
yeah.
mom would just take me to the grocery store and talk to everybody in there and make me stand there for 3 hours. I think that was my punishment.
Really?
I'm just standing there like, Mom, we gotta go. No,
Oh,
I'm
Mrs.
still-
Robinson.
And now you
Mrs.
do that
Every time. I was like, you just talked to her in aisle 6. You can't talk to her in aisle 10 as well.
Creative
Come
parents. Like, yeah. Do you guys ever do that with your kids when you like trying to mind play them and like come up with some? I do this dashed all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Really? I do
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like,
Doesn't work so well in a teenager anymore.
no,
My-
he is getting to the point too where he calls my bluff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my parents, they play around with us so much. And our house, we had a bus stop right in front of our house.
Okay.
Bus would go around the town, takes 45 minutes to go around the town. All the time, my mom would come out, my dad, and it would be a weekend. My mom would come out, hey, why don't you and Zach go for a bus
Oh my
ride?
God.
Okay, cool.
I
no
know what
problem.
they were doing.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go for a bus ride. Come home. My mom's in a great mood. My dad's in a great mood.
Smoking, no shirt on.
Because you're
going on
out of
here?
because you're out of their damn hair.
Sure enough, that's
No.
exactly what was happening.
Because
every
they were
time.
doing naked time.
Yeah. And I remember one time we
Mom and
got
daddy
off,
stuff.
got off the bus early and we got to a phone. Hey, can you come pick us up? No. Get back on the bus.
No, keep going.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was like, so yeah, bus rides. Now I can't even tell my kid, hey, 4-year-old,
Oh, my God.
go on
Get
a
on the
bus
bus.
ride. Just go.
Here's a buck and a
please.
quarter. Go see the town.
It was the cheapest.
You've seen 55,000 times.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God,
it was,
that's
it was the
amazing.
cheapest trick they could play on us.
I could just
$2.50,
see
we got
Brad
45
running down the
minutes.
street. We're going
yeah.
on the bus.
Yeah, not a clue. Or she'd say to me, like, "Okay, go sit out on the bus stop bench for 15 minutes and tell me if this car drives by." Okay. I go and sit on the bus stop bench, and I'm like,
I remember being
minute.
at Emma's volleyball and Ashton being super annoying, and he might have been 6 or 7, and she would play at the Coburg Beach, and they had the pathway so you could wheelchair to the.
"Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would tell him, I'd be like, I bet you can't do that in 60 seconds, and he would run down
Yeah.
there, and he would run back, and every time I go, minute 3. I never timed him once.
Of course not.
And every time he
slept
got
well.
back, I'd be like, just have a break, just like breathe a little and try again. You'll go faster. And off he'd run, and
Yep.
I'd be like, you're stupid.
He's doing it in 32
But you know what?
seconds.
I
He's
can't.
doing it in 30
I
seconds,
can't
right.
wait. Like, and that's where it all comes around, because I can't wait for him to be a dad one day and go, I'll bet you can't do this,
Yeah.
and then be like, oh, my dad, right? Like those
Yeah.
are like,
Yeah.
I did that with Ollie last week.
what'd you do?
I bet you can't take the laundry upstairs.
Oh, I
He
love
did.
it.
Did he?
Step by step, he took it up.
Just hammered it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it with Olivia. I'll say to her, "Hey, let's see who can be quiet the longest. I've got $5." And now she's associating money and getting to understand
yeah.
that.
Wrong. Don't do it.
Oh, dude,
Don't
it
do
was
it.
amazing. The other
Wait till
day,
she finds out she can't go to the J game.
yeah, exactly. I got 2 hours the other day of just her.
2 hours.
Yeah, I said to her, I was like, "Okay, hon, like I want to talk to somebody now. Come here."
Shit, this is getting expensive.
Yeah.
I'll leave him play dolls.
Yeah, I come on, let's go.
I think this
Barbies.
has been a great chat. I think we dove into some topics. I think that,
Yeah.
yeah, I think this has been good.
We did it.
It's
Less
getting more.
cows
It's,
this week.
it's getting more comfortable now.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, like just with talking and like hearing yourself.
It is a little weird.
It's
isn't it?
Wait, you
that's-
can hear yourself?
No.
It's not a problem until he answers himself.
Yeah.
Oh, we like to
Headphones
do
are
a
telling
thing.
me to do weird
A
things.
final thought. Brad, do you have a final thought for us?
Final thought. Avoid the first 2 months of Jays games next year.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let the
You're
prices
right.
come down. Don't get caught up
They
in
should
the hype.
suck by June.
Don't get caught up. That's the thought. Don't get caught up in
F
the
the
hype.
Yankees too.
Yankees are going to win the World
Oh, they're
Series.
just going to the Americans.
Oh.
League. You know, they're going down into another league.
We're going to win it all. New York, New York.
I think they're the new Savannah Bananas baseball team.
Oh, don't ever say that. That's so embarrassing. I love baseball so much, and I watch that, and I'm like, what are you guys doing in my game? Why is that guy 31 feet tall pitching? Kreger.
Thanks for coming, guys. Again, Dave.
Yeah.
Second
for having
tour.
Second tour. It's
Second
not
tour.
Vietnam.
I'm gonna have so much PTSD from this.
Oh my God.
We all do, yeah. No, it's just I'm really getting to enjoy it Sunday
Yeah,
nights
it's
now.
fun.
It's getting fun.
Yeah.
Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
And avoid the Leafs.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the Leafs.
No.
I'm not partaking until we trade for Patrick Kane.
Oh,
I'm not doing it. Dave, what do you got?
F the Dodgers.
You know what?
Yeah, for sure, forever.
Spend less money on stupid shit and spend more time with your family.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
one.
Oh, here.
You know what? I've
More
been thinking.
campfires.
I've been thinking.
My wife's at home going, "You need to listen to yourself, dumbass."
I will.
Hey, I don't have money, so I got to spend time with my family.
I sent a text message to Kevin at Easttail last night, and this kind of touches us. And I thanked him for selling me the saddle, and I thank Luke who talked me into it. And I don't like heights. And when I saw the saddle setup's about $850, $900. It's not cheap at all. And when we were before I left, we were talking, and I was like, it doesn't feel like $800, right? Like, right? I was like, when you buy a pickup truck, $100,000 pickup truck, it feels like there's $100,000.
50,000.
I picked up the saddle a whole bunch of times, and I watched a ton of videos on it, and I hummed and hawed, and I thanked him and Luke last night, and I sent a message, and I said, you know what? I was like, I'm going to tell you this right now. There is not $850 worth of material here. But I can tell you that there's $850 worth of fun, and thanks a lot for talking me into this. And I couldn't, all of the outdoor things, that and a hand release are the two best items I've ever bought. I can't tell you how much I appreciate just being able to go to any tree and how much I've learned just by changing spots and trying something new. So if you're out there and you're on the fence about a tree saddle, there's not $850 worth of stitching or sewing or anything. But I can promise you there's $850 worth of fun, and you'll have it forever.
Yep.
Friends, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you're still listening to this, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back next Sunday at 8 o'clock. Kreger, you're getting better and better every week, buddy. Let's go.
Ciao.
See you.
Beautiful.
Sweet.